okay. Let's see if it likes this. It needs to like it. It needs to have no problem. It needs to not freak out. That's all I ask the stream to do. It's all we gotta see, baby. Everything is turned on. It has to work. The frames must flow.
Majesty, a message has arrived for you.
A message. Hey guys, see cynical comments out of your subscriber. Look at that. Hi everybody. I'm doing some testing. If you want to chill out with me, probably just gonna talk about a billion garbage and talk to you guys while I test this out. Sorry, I'm like moving windows around. And thankfully, they added a auto driving mode, by the way. I also need to turn the audio way down. It is super loud, super loud, super loud. It's super loud. First time viewer, hi, I'm Zoran. There's probably gonna be one of those streams where I'm just like testing stuff out. Like I got a whole new computer and stuff, and I've been trying to get back into streaming, which is weird because I'll be here for a little bit, then I'll be gone for a month, but then I'll be back again. But hopefully we'll be back in full swing soon. It's just like, you know, got a new computer, all this other stuff, and then it's like, okay, I gotta like other shit first, and then I can get back to it. You know, and all that. But I was like, you know what, I really need to kind of like put this thing through the ringer. Let me see what game I can do to really put this in. And Cyberpunk is the game.
Majesty, a message has arrived
Doing
for
some
you.
benchmarking. How's the ghosting look?
The ghosting, honestly, not that bad. So the settings I have to help out with everything, just so you know what I have a, it doesn't show the graphics card here, but I have a GTX 590 with an X9950 3D from AMD CPU. That is the best you can get right now. I mean, there's like, you know, quotation marks best, like there's a graphics card higher, but it's like $5,000 and no one's doing that. You know, and of course I do the other 1,000 one. Because I saved that for this son of a bitch for years, because I'm like, I need a new thing. And then I was like, well, I really want to get back into streaming when I can, and I need to upgrade a computer anyway because the last one started to give me some problems, so I was just going to wipe that, sell it off, which I already got it sold off. I sold off to some family members. And I was like, well, I was like, I want to play Cyberpunk because I really just want to play Cyberpunk, and it's one of those benchmark games. So what did you do narrative declaration? Only on session 1 though. I discovered you from Unexpectables. Awesome. Yeah, I love Monte Galoo a bunch. Monte Galoo in the gang are awesome. I talk to them ever so often. You were a bear when you watched the Wizard. Once, basically, I used to go by the branding Zorn the Bear for many years. I think over decades, technically, because I've been doing this type of stuff for a very long time. Like, I tend to enter into the content creation space, do a bunch of stuff, and go, yippee! And then I hop off because something happened, or my life reset, or some other garbage. Or I get a job somewhere that takes all my time. Then after the job or something else, I come right back. I'm like, yippee. And then I'm back at it. So that's generally what happens with me. And then eventually I was like, hey, you know what? This bear thing isn't working out. I'm not really a furry. I'm not really comfortable being called a bear. I just kind of grew out of it, I guess. And so I decided to go with wizard, because that's generally what I really liked wizards all my life. Like, I've loved Gandalf since reading Lord of the Rings, and every time I see a wizard character, he's instantly my favorite character, or anybody in that role. So I was like, well, you know what? I'm going to do that. So that's basically what I did. And hi, Minerva. Thanks for sending people over. Hope you had a good time drawing. I'm just doing benchmarking right now.
Majesty, a message has arrived for you.
A message.
Stopped by to say, I hope you and chat have a good night. I'm off to bed. I'll catch you next stream.
See you there, John. Yeah, don't worry. It's late for a lot of people here Sunday
A
night.
message has arrived for you.
Thank you, Maze Buddy Mob, for your subscribe. Thank you. But that's to answer your question there, chat member. I used to be called Zone the Bear. Now I decided to go Zone the Wizard because I think Wizard best represents me now. But the bear is still around. The bear is considered the wizard's familiar. So he's more of a mascot than anything else. That's great. Thank you. Mikura, our animator for the Table of Property shows at Natural Declaration, did that for me. Well, I paid her, but you get it. So right now we're just going to do some benchmarking. I got to test some stuff with this computer because I want to see if RTX stuff really works on it. See what frame rates I get. I'm pretty sure I can throw anything at this computer. It'll work fine. But I just want to make sure everything's good to go. Yeah, behold the wizard. Yeah, I actually have my own theme song made and everything. It's all rock and all that stuff. There's two versions. There's one version where the guy did, and I'm like, hey man, this needs to have a lot more energy to it. So we redid it and added a lot of energy to it. Yeah, so the artist formerly known as the bear. Exactly. Let me see if I could find a song real quick. Thank you again, Minerva, sending people over. I hope you have a lovely night. If you're here to stick around for a little bit in bull garbage, that's basically what I'm going to be doing while I test stuff out and just play Cyberpunk. Because I'm just going to play the game so there's any like major drops. I'm going to look back at the video streams and be like, okay, is it clear? Because that's the one thing I want to do is try to see if I can get the bitrate up just enough to where people can go, oh, snap. I think it's this one. Yeah, it goes all through that and stuff, and I think we get to it, Andy. And then it goes on and on. I just really wanted a Zoran theme song. One day I want to see if Mikura can animate that. Maybe like, here's a Zoran wizard. Just make it awesome and epic, and I'm going to give you some money. As if she likes that, so. I'm jokes to the poster. No, you're fine. I encourage people having a little haha. I feel like my chat's usually scared of me because I sound like their dad or something. They don't joke around with me all that much. So everyone's very respectful and kind in my chat. Like I look at other people's chats and they start making fun of their streamer and bully them and everything. I do not get that. My chat's awfully nice and well behaved. It's like if they get out of line, I beat them. That's exactly how they act. It's like I go to give them a hug and they flinch. That's how I see my relationship with me in chat. I'm like, what you flinching for? And I'll like get up at them like, what you flinching for? Dear Scare of the Great and Mighty Smiter, exactly. Call me one wrong thing. Yeah, basically though, I think I have everything maxed out here correctly. And I should put this in like ×4. Framing. Get all those fake frames. Path tracing is basically like, this is a photo mode. You don't play with this. That's unrealistic to do. But everything else, I turn motion blur off because no one likes that. Basically everything's on as high as possible. And yeah, it looks great. I mean, we're in a boring area right now. But also, one cool thing they added, the cinematic camera. Look at that. I wonder if I think there's a way for me to display capture the show, the performance stuff and like the frame thing, which I might, let me see if I can do that real quick. Hold on. Let's see if I can do that for you guys. Welcome to the spellcast. Don't let it ride. Telling stories that fly across the sky. Go to better bubba. Gotta go buboo. Sorry, it's in my head now. Let me do display captures. You'll see your lovely faces twice. Also, if it does display capture. Also, here's the wide monitor that I look in from. So this, if I basically do this, so transition, transform, and then we do switch it horizontally. Oh god, that does not work because it's 1080p. If I do it that way, bring you this way, bring you that way. Yeah, that could work. There you go. Now you can kind of see the stuff left and right. I'm just gonna cut you guys off here. I go over here and go. Actually, all we really need, honestly, is that. And then what I can then do is like, there you go. I'm clever. I got some brain on me. Yeah, how's that? There you go. Now you can see all the frames and everything. Super easy. We doing display capture and game capture. So what it's doing, from what I can understand of the thing, is that it says DLSS of the frame generation. I'm basically generating quotation mark the frames. So all these are fake frames. And it's registering at 200 something FPS. The buffering, I don't know if it's you. Super laggy in gameplay. Yeah, and that's the one thing that worries me. Hey, Yardovo. Or Yarlodova, if I can say it right. Thank you so much for your sub, man. Yeah, peace can explode, isn't that right? What happened? What the fuck happened? I looked away for a second. We're buffering too. That would explain some things. Because I'm looking here. Okay, coding overloaded. Okay. It's not enjoyable. Wait a moment. I think I know what's going on. Hold up. We're going to wait for it. Apparently there's some super encoding going on. Because now, let's see. Because now OBS is saying, hey. All right, we should come back here. Should restart now. There you go. It should restart. Should fix itself in a way. Yeah, so I'm imagining is the RTX stuff is like going for all the for all the resources. Because I've had this problem before when we try to stream it. Yeah, we had this problem before. Is 5070 worth the price? Honestly, even though I have a 5090, I don't even think it's worth the price. Honestly, you're getting the 9070 XTs, I think. Like the AMD card is more worth it. Like, honestly, I wouldn't really recommend any NVIDIA cards to anybody. I have it because of work. Like, because of the content I produce and plan to do and everything else. Like, I bought this for work. For anything else. Like for anything else, I wouldn't do it. But what I'm seeing here, you know, like all the menus fresh and everything else. If I continue on, it's gonna break it. So what that tells me is it's usually ray tracing that does it. So I'm going to turn ray tracing off because that's normally what causes the problem with it making it all messy. Because we had this problem with Dark Tide where OBS for some reason was just like and it just all died, you know. So you know, to decide now and located entirely towards the TV. He's like, may I stream it? I'd have to understand all this fun stuff. But yeah, but that's the one thing I was kind of like, can I do, you know, the frame gen with it and everything? Because we played Dark Tide, and so for some reason there's a big issue with that. And so I know I had RTX off on that one. And so I'm just like, okay, if RTX is the problem, then that'll explain everything. Because what was happening before is that I would keep playing, but also, chat, if you do me a favor and pre-type polo in your chat thing, but don't press enter. Like, have it ready to go, if you don't mind. So when I say Marco, not right now, but when I say Marco by myself, please press enter and do polo, right? Just to text the latency. Make sure we got it fixed. So in 3, 2, 1, Marco. And now you can press enter for polo. And I'll see if the enter thing worked out. Okay, yeah. We're pretty instant now. At least on the Twitch side, one person on YouTube got it, so we're pretty good. So thank you for helping me with that. Yeah, so basically the issue I had was in Dark Tide, I would keep playing and stuff, and ever so often OBS would go like encoding problem. But I look at my resources and I'm fine. Like, I'm handling everything beautifully. But for some reason, OBS is like, oh, I can't handle this dog, and it slows down. And so what happens is that you start buffering, and the latency between what I'm saying and what you're getting increases because you're just getting everything lagging. And that sucks because if I want to interact with you quickly, it's a problem. Then I have to do the force quit OBS problem solution, then bring it back up, and then the feed catches up because it goes, oh, hey, here's the new shit. So we're going to see if RTX is a problem. See if that's the thing. No road detected. There it goes. He'll figure it out. So now if I go in here, I now have an encoding overload. Turn on video settings using a faster encoding preset. And then it goes into buffering again. Okay. So if I press, go back in the menu, it should now compose itself. Okay. So we have that as an issue. Now I want to see how much the lag's going to be. So if you guys want to help me the Marco Polo test again, when I get ready to type Polo, I want to count down from 4, then say Marco. So 3, 2, 1, Marco. It's over 10 seconds in my head. I counted, so no one's typed Polo. Okay, it's been like 12 seconds. Okay, so it's taken a while. So that's the problem we're facing. That's the problem I'm facing. On my side, everything's running beautifully. It's an OBS problem. So I need to see what I could do OBS-wise to make this better. Because I have everything I've done like to make it look nice. And so I'm like, I don't know what I can do to make it work better. Because for all I know, I have to like change the encoder preset and just make it faster in quotation marks. I'd have to sit down and mess with that. But I would like to see what options in here I can do to make that work. So I think there's a video cap. Yeah, maximum FPS. If I do this at 60, I'll be curious.
A message has arrived for you.
Thank you, Visa Burton, for the scribble. I appreciate it. Please give me, let's do one more quick test. Let's see if this does anything. I go back into it, 60 FPS cap. Let's see if it's just eating things alive. Chatting and tell me if it's buffering or not. Because as far as I can tell, the encoding and stuff is fine. Seems to be working much better. Does seem to be for me. No buffering, no PowerPoint. So far, so good. Okay. So with that, we'll go on our beautiful, beautiful ride now. Better, no stutter. Excellent. Okay. So it's a frame rate issue. I have too many frames. Nice guy. I fucking forgot about the save, to be honest with you. I think this guy's a nomad, I think. I think I made this guy to basically be I'm some Viking sword guy. Especially your car was it? Oh yeah, it's just, you know, it's Night City problems. Yeah, my busted car. It's beautiful for me. Hey, your car is as beautiful as you fucking need it to be when it's paid off. When it's yours, it's a beautiful child, even though my left front wheel there is kind of wobbly. You know, it gets me to work, even though my arm's resting on it. Oh my God! Well then. Take care of this problem. Also, while we're doing through this, tell me how the bit rate is. Like, did it seem smooth there? Like, did it seem like pretty solid? Did it get all pixelaty or anything? See, chat, you just can't have nothing in this city. Can't have nothing. That's my only car. God dang it. That's all flipped over. Dang it. Seems okay on mobile. Like, do things seem sharp? That's one thing I'm very curious about. Do things feel like crisp, or it's everything just kind of like, you know, it's blurry or something? A little grainy 720p, but not terrible. Yeah. Because if that point, I might have to do a 2 PC set to really crank up the quality, which I really don't want to. Like, one, I kind of got rid of my chances for that because I got rid of my own computer because my brother and his wife really needed upgrades, and I sold my stuff to them at a cheaper price because I was like, I'd rather go to family than some random fucker on Facebook Marketplace. Guess I got a wallet. Let's blow it up. Be ready again in like 10 minutes to take someone else's. Well, maybe if I walk over this and then I press V and then it comes back all nice and fixed. Cause you know what? I'm a wizard, baby. I can conjure cars and shit. You son of a bitch. I just got this magically fixed. I'll kill you. Why is it all of a sudden that everyone has a gun? Die! Oh, I'm gonna. I'm not a bad person. He ruined my car. All it takes is one bad day. One bad day. We're finding a twink Viking with a Witcher sword somewhere on the street. I'm not a cyber psycho. I'm not a cyber psycho. I'm not a cyber psycho. Save me, Arasaka. Yeah, I couldn't go through them because my engine was going nuclear. If I wait over here, if I hide in this crevice, I'll be okay. You guys like my Witcher sword? It's got runes and stuff on it. It says, you see, they can't detect me because I'm behind the wall. Forget how to like holster. I'll do it. Officer, I don't know anybody with the description of mine. Very mall ninja of me. Hey, I want to tell you an embarrassing date I went on. All right, it was one of my high school sweethearts. You know, and I'm a fucking nerd. I'm doing LARPing all the time. I'm wearing full suits of armor. I'm getting my ass kicked, all this other stuff. And first, a girl who I really liked and stuff. You know, she was nerdy like me, all this other cool stuff. And even though a lot of people said like, oh, she's not the prettiest thing in the world, I was like, I don't give a fuck. I loved her, you know, like, you know, I found her cute and all this other stuff. And we go to the fucking fair. We go to the fair and I'm trying to like find something nerdy for her to buy. And I basically found these pretty mall ninja daggers.
Majesty, a message has arrived for you.
Cops be like, we got some widow out here saying he's a wizard, please advise.
Andy's telling you a very embarrassing dating story. And at this fair thing, I'm like, hey, there's these like nicely, like they're basically printed on pieces of pretty art of like roses and like these like princesses and stuff on them and everything else. And you take them out these like these really just cheap dagger looking things. And I thought this would be the greatest gift for her. I have not heard the most disappointed, oh, thanks, I've ever heard. Because I never was able to get gifts for people ever, so I never knew how to gift things for folks during that time. Because like I would never have money. Everything I would get would be like hand-me-downs, and I would never be able to afford to get anybody anything. So I never knew the process of like how do you figure out what they like and stuff. So I was still fumbling in life for that, and they're just like, oh, thanks. And I found out within like 2 weeks, whenever like she go back to her parents and stuff like that, they immediately made her get rid of it. They're like, you're not having a knife or anything else like that. Like, this is creepy. And I'm just like, it's just a pretty, really just a pretty knife with like flowers and shit painted on it.
Majesty.
You know, it's a cheap mall ninja knife.
This is the most 2008 thing I've ever heard, and it's cringe but sweet.
Oh, I still laugh about it to this day. But the thing is, like, I like this. You must like this. Here you go. That's exactly what it was. It's me going like, I like knives. I hope you like knives too. Here you go. I like medieval stuff. I wear full suits of armor and I charge at people and beat them to death. Exactly. That's exactly what it is. Okay, I think I'm so far away enough now I can get my car back. Repairing. 23 seconds. I'm just gonna be walking here like a peasant. I say that. I wish I could walk everywhere. I've been slowly but surely exploring more of my city because I'm a hermit. I don't like going anywhere. So I found there's a nice burger place that's like right by me in walking distance, and my dumbass, I walk in there, I read the sign, but given that the sign says, yeah, go ahead and take a seat anywhere, I just go and sit somewhere waiting for someone to serve me, because I'm like, this must be like a sit down place. I'll sit down and someone comes, says, what do you want? Here's the menu. I say what I want on the menu, then blah, blah, blah. No, somebody comes up and says like, no, you got to go over to the front if you want something. Like, feel free to sit there though. And I'm like, oh, but the sign says just take a seat. And she's like, yeah, that's after you order. And I'm just like, you probably need that specified. So I feel like an idiot Because I'm just sitting there like a dumbass. What? I'm hearing it. Am I insane? But what the? Nah, man, I'm hallucinating car engine noises. There's nowhere here to race. There a car show I'm missing? Oh, they're right here. I don't know, man. Maybe if you looked around, you'd find the revving cars. I don't know. The racing event. They're dragging. They're doing the drag. Oh, there's a guy who fell off. A guy fell off the edge. He's dead. Tim, up it out. Sorry. I get nervous when I do that. Oh. Under the sea. Under the sea. Oh, he had stuff, huh? Had some stuff. And a thing. I would have read that. Hold up. Read message. Cut the crap needles. Jen, relax. It's gonna be all right. Always is. When I win these ads, we're gonna buy all the bluegrass we get our hands on. He's like, you almost died last time. Jesus, we don't need this. I'm worried about you, not ads. Like, fucking chill, man. Strom don't stand a chance against me. Like, Marty said the same thing before he got flatlined. Marty was weak. Well, this was scripted. Honestly, I thought this was an NPC going off the side. Yeah, this was scripted. Well, you're dead. That's cool, honestly. I've never seen that happen. That's pretty dang cool. Yeah, Marty was weak. NASCAR too? Yeah. Now they get to be on one of those YouTube channels that like pull heavy, like pull old cars out of, you know, out of the water and then find out there's a body inside and it turns into a crime scene. There was one YouTube channel I actually used to like watching that did that. Like there was like all these heavy duty guys. I think one of you probably know the channel when I mentioned also everyone stopped partying after that person died. It was one guy, he bought a Black Hawk and they started to learn how to fly it and everything. And I'm just like, how much money do you have? Like, how much are you spending on you? Like, you got a lot of money if you're doing this. Like, I wish I had that much money. I'd make a fucking like hobby store, bring everyone to it. Like, what the fuck? Like, instead of going to the community, you're gonna spend on a fucking Black Hawk. And yeah, there was like a YouTube channel who did that, and he did all this heavy duty stuff where he would like pull people out of like ditches and stuff, where it's like, hey, we got a car that's sunk in the lake here, can you come and get it out? And I remember it's one of those ethical things of YouTube channels where I immediately was like, hey, I really fell out of love of that channel because they were doing that whole, what was it? You could buy a piece of land in Scotland and they'd be considered a lord thing that people were doing, like advertisement, like I forget what the thing was called, but it was stupid to begin with. It's like, oh, if I buy this, I buy like a square of land and that makes me a lord in Scotland or something, or Ireland or whatever. Noble titles, that's what it was. And there was a whole breakout of it proving like this ain't a fucking thing. You're giving these people money for nothing. It's like a novelty thing that does actually nothing for you. There's no fucking way this happens. Like, you are not a lord in any way, shape, or form. That's not how that works. And they flew over there to the CEO, go to their quotation mark part of it. It's like, see guys, it's legit. So we're going to keep on keeping them as a sponsor. And I'm like, I hate you. I was basically like, nah, I'm good. I'm solid. We read the newspaper. God damn, stop taking out your sword, dude. I get nervous sometimes too. Real estate prices at an all-time high. Look how tax reform adopted. Bloody protests in Night City. Pie graphs. Like buying, yeah, it's like buying a store. Like that stuff's just novelty. Just to be like, oh my God, we own a store. Like, you can't buy that. Like, you can't buy celestial objects. I'm sorry. The moon, none of us owns it. All the countries agreed to not do that. Except in that one show when China goes like, we're just doing experiments and fuck off.
Majesty, a message has arrived for you.
Thank you, Nike, for your subscribe. I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you. So they got scammed. Yeah. Yeah, they basically got scammed out of their money. And it was just not something you should have been doing. it's definitely not something I'd like. Yeah, basically that sponsorship was just a giant scam and nobody should do it. Like it's one of those things that every single time there's a sponsor, even when I do a sponsor for my show, like one of the things that we like to do, which I need to make a chat for it in Discord, because we just don't get a lot of sponsorships because one, the companies that we do want to work with have no money. Every tabletop RPG company that we deal with or any other side of it just has no money for marketing, which I'm hoping with the Warframe crossover, Starfinder 2nd edition, we can go to Warframe and be like, I'll run a tabletop thing for you. Like, here's all of our production. Like, we'll run that for you. You know, just throw us some cash. Like, Warframe's got money. Paizo's got nothing. Paizo ain't got shit for cash. So, yeah. Basically, at TennoCon, they announced the Starfinder 2nd edition crossover. So there is a adventure with some pre-made characters and stuff like that where you get to play in the Warframe universe using the Starfinder 2nd edition rules. And it's very exciting. And I know I really want to get people together and go play that. And I really would like to get a deal doing that, which is why I would hope to do first before we do anything with it. So. Pulsar button is alt if you're on keyboard and mouse. Yeah, I try to do alt sometimes when it brings up my hands, and I don't want that. I know it's like, and you hold it and then do this is this. I know there's like another button which just puts it all away instead of just bringing my hands up. We're gonna ride something it was called. Yeah. How does Puzzle have nothing? They're the same as probably tabletop regime. Book sales are a interesting thing. I will tell you, I know other tabletop RPG companies because technically I used to work at Paizo, so I can't really tell you more than that. I will say, so imagine it this way. Once upon a time, Dungeons and Dragons would not exist because Hasbro wanted to shut it down. Hasbro owns Wizards of the Coast. So anything that Wizard of the Coast needs, they have the corporate money to back it up. Not to mention they're a giant household name. So they have majority of the money. Even then, they don't have that much money. They still got way more than anybody else does. And if they need a little bit more push, they have Hasbro to kind of lean back on. But Hasbro is in the mindset of needs to be profitable. You can't be asking me for all my marketing money. That's not how these corporations work. They buy all these other companies to make them money, right? They're like, if it's not profitable on your own, why the fuck do I have you, right? At that point, they would prefer to sell you. So, what happens that Wizard of the Coast is way, way, way up here, right? Like way, way, way up there. And then Paizo is a huge. Let me indicate. Let me indicate with my sword. All right. So if at the tip of my sword, this is where Wizard of the Coast is, right? And normally you would think, I'm pointing here. Anyway, you would think they'd be all the way up here, right? And then Paizo would be like down here, right? Up here is the coast, and then all the way down here is Paizo, and then here's some of the other tabletop RPG companies. There's a big gap, huge gap in the industry. So because they have more support than them, because Paizo and a lot of other places are independently owned, like they don't have a huge corporation behind them. So they don't have a lot of, like they raw dog the sales, which is why buying from your local friendly game store and buying directly from Paizo or doing anything you do that gives Paizo the most money is the most important. Like they really need it. And when you buy, say for example, like Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous or Pathfinder Kingmaker, the video game, they get a portion of that sale due to the licensing fee. And that helps a ton, a ton when the game is super big and popular and everything else. That is why Dungeons and Dragons loved Baldur's Gate. They love that game because that made them so much money. You thought Larian Studios got all that cash after the Steam cut? No. No. Yeah, D&D got their cut. Woo.
Are you okay? Don't you take a vow against chipping implants?
Of course we do. You think I did this to myself? I apologize. I cannot
Majesty,
bow in greeting.
a message has arrived
I'm
for you.
still
Boop ZTBU.
adjusting to my situation.
Hold on. Somebody forced you.
Thank you, William. Fierce Scribble.
Me, my brother too. They drugged us, desecrated my body. And all the while, they mocked me. How can you do this to a fellow human being and still mock them?
How about your brother? He's still with him?
Yes.
Gotta be a Pathfinder 2e system.
Then they were trying to decide
Been original sin, dude. Yeah.
how to modify him.
There's a Pathfinder 2e mod for Baldur's Gate.
You look like someone who can reason.
For Baldur's Gate 3. I gave it a shot and it's pretty good. It's not done yet,
Help
but
my brother. I only hope it is not too late. I do not wish for him to end up like I have.
recently bought the Pathfinder video game, couldn't continue campaign ahead going and bought it. I could finish it at my own pace. Hell yeah. Sorry, I was trying to catch up on exactly what you were meaning. I was like, were you playing like a real game? And then you like bought a video game and then started going. I was like, where are you going? Forgive me, I had a brain power on that one. Yeah, I'm here to help.
Fine. I'll help. But just
Okay, when everything's still like this, by the way, since we're still testing stuff.
They are
How crisp is everything?
Help us, please.
Like pretty solid. You can also use my image in the bottom right as a reference.
see what I can do.
Because if it's like super sharp, like, oh man, that is crisp. That's a good benchmark.
I don't know how to thank you. They're keeping him in a shop just north of here. You shall find it next.
And it's in the frame rate cap. Really, really helped out here.
Poetic. A monk in distress. They should include this in your epic. What are you gonna do? Cross your legs and meditate till they drop dead?
Wish you dropped dead.
Imagine that guy's like, why are you flipping me off? Oh, sorry, I got people in my head. Kyle Reeves is an asshole. I just like to flip him off here so often. Like, no, don't worry about it. You know, it's like dead spirits and all that. Well, that was cute. Thank you. Just in case it was the context what I was mentioning of like looking at the image is if the image down below looks crisp for the string, because I'm just testing out quality settings and stuff because I'm seeing that there's some problems that I was experiencing. Especially just seems to be if I let my frame rate go wild, it'll just fuck up OBS because OBS is like, you are sending way too much info. It's like, you have so many frames thrown at me, I can't handle you. So I'm like, okay, I got to cut it down. So I have to limit the game to 60 FPS. So if the game doesn't have a frame rate cap, I have to find a way to moderate that, or else it's just going to have a problem. So we're trying to RPG kind of Reeves and Starfinder. It was really bad. As long as they have fun, like tabletop RPGs should be more accepting for cringy roleplay. I mean, I get it. You know, you're gonna be like, hey man, like, hey man, you're kind of ruining my fucking vibe here. Like, I get it. Like, you have a little mutual talk at that point, but you gotta allow some cringe. You know, if you don't allow some, if you can't handle some of the cringe, you shouldn't be playing tabletop RPGs. But at the same time, that also sounds very gatekeepy. It's like, it's not what I'm meaning, but you know what I can't. Tolerance should be a little bit higher.
And then he'll start a next-gen Buddhist fellowship of, get this, full metal monks.
He stole my fucking joke. I don't know if you can hear it very well.
Brought me peace. Do not deprive me of it.
Open your flap again and I'll rip your tongue out.
So this is where they're keeping our fellow brother.
Hey, do you think the brother will survive a grenade? He did. So it'll be fine. Aha! Aha! Who else? Yeah. 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 Huh? I learned it from the movies. Ha, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Again. Yeah. It didn't work the first time.
Do not do this.
Yeah.
Incantations against my beliefs. Please. I do not want them.
Jared, there's got to be a way just to put my fucking weapon away. Because tapping alt doesn't do anything.
Calm down. It's over now. I'm not with them.
So, what are you doing here? What happened?
Saving your skin. Literally.
Was walking by, caught some lame jokes about metal monks. Thing about Maelstrom, they're never just joking. Nah, the truth, your brother sent me. He didn't want the same thing to happen to you.
Thank you for coming to my rescue. But my life is not worth the deaths of others. One good deed does not justify the suffering you have sown. You have committed evil in its purest form.
I liked your brother more. Your brother's waiting for you. Not far from here.
First, I must catch my breath, and then I shall go. It is him who shall need saving now.
Who knew monks were ungrateful little brats? Maybe you should apologize for saving his Gannic ass too. Tired of assholes saying there are good and bad people in this world. There are only good choices and shitty ones. Must have made a good one, because why else would karma leave all this sweet...
Is the text clear, by the way?
Picking?
I like
Now was the text clear? Tell me how clear that text was when I was moving around. That'll fuck up the sharpness. Play Persona 5. No, I'm trying to get 5e campaign on it, and they cover some serious material. Yeah. Yes, you know, like I know it's silly, but it's on purpose. It's to make it grainy. Because if everything's still like this, the bit rate and stuff's like, oh, I like this. Start moving around a lot. You go. As long as it's legible. Yeah, that's the one thing. Because there's a lot of detail and stuff when you start doing this. You know, like for me, it's pretty nice. Not that bad ghosting. Have a decent monitor. But, you know, this for some people is like, it'll make it all bit ratey and stuff. We'll go check up with the brother. That's not trying to play block this exactly. The crazy goes green. Yeah, it's like for high action pace stuff is definitely our problem. Hi, dictator. Oh, do you guys hear? Season 2 of the Cyberpunk anime has been got all greenlit. It's happening. I don't know who's going to be in it. The 2 characters I care about are not in it. They're dead. So and square light beams too. Yeah. But Dave.
Majesty, a message has arrived for you.
Cast good night's sleep.
Thank you, Ragain, for the 100 bits, man. Oh, yes.
Of course I found him. He's safe and sound. Just needs to catch his breath.
Thank you. The universe will reward you for your good deeds. I should not give in to base emotions, but I feel such a great relief that he is unharmed.
Sorry, I was partying. And Kendra seems to be media based off the trailer.
When's the last time you changed your kick?
The media based off the trailer? Who's the media? Am I reading it wrong? Am I stupid? Like, am I getting this wrong? The new group according to promotional material. I don't think that's too much of a spoiler considering it. But yeah. Man, I love that anime though. They did such a good job with it.
Majesty, a message has arrived for you.
Liz Rose with the scribble. Thanks, man. Thank you. I was getting a car here. Get a car, get things tested out. Now, hopefully, this time, no one crashes my ride. Now, hopefully, this time we don't have a problem. I'm gonna go all the way in the opposite. We're gonna go do this side job. I'm so glad they added this auto drive feature, man. It's so cool. Honestly, I just like riding the car and driving around Night City. It's so nice. Honestly, I kind of want to get my truck driving wheel and just get it all working in Cyberpunk. Media is a class in Cyberpunk Red Cert. Oh, sorry about that. I haven't played Cyberpunk Red in like 5 million years. In fact, we almost did a thing for Cyberpunk Red, but once more, tabletop companies don't have a lot of money. The talk went, hey, let's do a thing. And they're like, absolutely. And I'm like, do you have any money? And they're like, no. We'll give you the books, though. And I'm like, all right. It's like, that's lovely, but I need money to pay my people. So, yeah. Auto driver, you follow driver. It tries. Every time we let this thing go, it catapults me to another stratosphere. So it's always interesting to see. It's pretty cool, though. I like it. Oh, do you guys see that there was an auto drive device that you just kind of plug into the front of your car and it tries to auto drive your car for you? Linus Tech Tips featured it at some point, but I found out about it before him. Cause I was like, I think like some YouTube stuff was auto playing for self-driving stuff and the device thing came up and I was like, oh, you just, if you have a compatible car, you just plug it into a couple slots and then it has a firmware and then it's mostly meant for like highway driving. You can do it in a city if it's mapped very well, but it's not, I wouldn't trust it. For highway driving, even then, like, I would still be, like, terrified. You know, like, I really struggle with myself for long distance drives now because I begin to lose focus. And then I just auto zone it. And it's not very healthy to do that because then I just kind of, like, list. And that's not good. I need lane keep assist to keep me sane. Oh, that looks great. Yeah, so currently right now, frames and everything are really stable. I think now, since I can technically do this without pissing people off, let's do that. Wait a second. Hi chat, there's you on that side. Hee. It stopped driving for some weird reason. Yeah, so it's gonna cap at 60 because if I'll tap here now, if I do this, it'll start driving again. Yeah, so the encoding thing should be mad at us anymore. We're capped at 60, so you're not gonna be able to see the full thing, but you'll see stutters. You'll see high and lows when it happens, in which it should stay at a solid 60 for a while. Yeah, I really want to do a Cyberpunk run when I get back from vacation. 'Cause I really want to play through this game again, man. I really like this game. I want to go through this again, and I want to do the idea that I had that we tested out before, and it was really funny. Where I have cyber psychosis and chat commands me to do a thing. So basically the entire concept is that I play through this game. I didn't ask you to play. No. 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 That basically the entire idea. Ever do Phantom Liberty? I did. I loved that DLC. God, I of course I want to play through it again. The idea is that I try to go through the main campaign and then Phantom Liberty, and with cyber psychosis. And what that means is that what I will enter TTS on via channel points. Yeah, via channel points. And if you do it via channel points, I have to roll a d20. And if I succeed, I don't have to do what you say. But if you donate any money, mostly over $1, if you donate over $1, and I might increase it over time if we get way too many of it, I have to do it. It overpowers me. So it encourages people to use the channel points, but it makes it fun RNG to see if it happens or not. Because I found like a D20 thing that I can roll, and I can't do the command. I think I took it off. But I have like a D20 shit thing that'll pop up on chat. It's all animated and stuff. So I can roll that die and be like, haha, you know, I've done the thing. Which would be your dark urge, pretty much. Like I call it cyber psychosis to keep it in thing with the game. And I have to try to beat the game, but whoever donates it says you have to kill the next person you see. And then it's like, oh, it's the guy I have to escort. Fuck. You know, I have to do it. And then I fail the mission, reload, then we got to keep on going, right? And I do it up until I complete it or after like a minute has passed. Because we can't like keep on it forever, right? It's just all these random thoughts are going into my character's head and I have to act on it. So that's the idea. I have to do it by chat's whim. I like how it gives us a cinematic thing, but it's way too many down shots of just, here's the engine. Be more like this, you know, like looking at the city. What's happening with the radio stations here? Ran a red light. Man, you know, in Night City, laws or suggestions? Yeah, there's more than calories in my head. Exactly. I mean, the cars are neat looking. I love the design of the cars. There was a concept car that Ford did of their old box body car or truck rather. Their box truck that was all electric and it looked like it was from Cyberpunk. And I'm like, please make this. And they don't, right? Because they're like, oh, we gotta get the curves and get the wind resistance. I'm like, no, you cowards. I was like, just make the fucking box truck that style you did it and make it the electric car. Like, do it, damn you. And they wouldn't do it. Like, they'll have the greatest ideas that we would have bought it up like fucking hotcakes because it looks so damn good. They won't do it. And the small truck shit still pisses me off. It's like, oh man, guess what? Because of some stupid laws and shit, you're not gonna have small trucks anymore. All I want is a small truck. That's why everyone has to buy SUVs now. All I want is a little truck. Hey man, you're not supposed to hit other cars. You're fucking up my car, man. They're about Lambo mods. Looks like Lambo mods, like limousines. Oh no, Lambo mods. You mean like the cars and stuff. Funny, I'm not much of a car guy. In terms of like, oh man, I want like this sexy car. I hate sexy supercars. I don't like them. They're not for me. Like there's some that I would like. I like old classic cars for me. Like that's why I like this car. This reminds me of that old muscle American, engine, right? From back in the day and that style and stuff. That's why I like this car and it's all cyberpunked up. You show me a Ferrari or a Porsche that's current right now, I think it looks so gaudy and weird and I'm just not into it. Show me an old nice box car or box truck. I don't know why I keep saying car. Man, I'll fall in love with it. And like just the sound of the there's a YouTube channel I need to show you all. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Box truck. Let me see if I can find it. There it is. There's the YouTube channel. Yep. That right there. That right there. Right there. That's what I'm talking about. 1 second. I'm gonna show you exactly what I mean. This right here. I'll show you the front of it. Yeah, just clean, beautiful looking. Everything's nice and mechanical feeling. Yeah, I like supercar. Yeah, I'm too tall and fat to fit in them. Yeah. Just good old mechanical buttons. Sure, it's powered. Fancy for this. Just simple starter there. Look at it. Look at it. It's so good. They have all sorts of them. There's like,
Look what I got for you today.
Look at it.
1979 Bronco with a freewheeling package.
This is what I want. This is what I want so bad. Give me this. This right here. Give me this, but electric. Sure, I'm going to miss the rumble of the engine, right? I love the sound of that. But give me just electrical conversion. I don't give a damn. Like, find out crumple zones. Whatever you got to do. Figure it out. I know the wind resistance is going to be garbage.
A message has arrived for you.
Hey Zoran, hey chat. Happy 17 months.
Happy 17 months, man. Thanks for sticking with me for so long. That's a long time. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. The car has something so unique, like Rolls Royce. Or the Cummins diesel. Yeah. Also for the channel name is Vanguard Motor Sales. Please go subscribe to them if you really like that type of stuff. They do a really good job basically showing off like really nicely detailed cars. You can buy them, by the way. Like they show them off to sell the cars. But man, do I love them. Like that. Like leave me at. I feel you. I'd appreciate it. I appreciate your times. I also like in the auto drive thing, it'll give me a timer. That was the most messed up left turn I've seen anyone take. Oh my goodness. Like, oh my goodness. Pretty spooky in these parts. Smells like freedom and veterans disgruntlement. Find a parking spot. That's good as any. Well, I think this is the address. And the apartment complex. Oh. Ran into the trash fire. Literal trash fire. There, just so you can see what the stream is actually like. This is a good POV of exactly what my streams are. I'm gonna grab a drink real quick. 1 second. Gotta fill up my water. Down the hole. There we go. Sorry, I went to go get fill up my water and stuff, and I was up. I was like, oh, gotta use the bathroom. All right, sorry about that. All right, let's go talk to the Americans. I think this is them doing the party thing. I don't remember. Chad, do you eat anything scrumptious today? I had pulled pork that I got from the store. If this is the gunner mission, I'm going somewhere else because I've done this like a million times. I did, I think this is it. Yeah, this is it. Let's save first. Yeah, this is the gun talk contest one. Yeah, no. I've done this like 500 times. I'm sick of it. I did pulled pork and then I baked up a whole bunch of tots. I just combined it together and went forth. I had the singular bachelor's meal tonight. Oh, the cops are here. All right. Let's plan our next route. I thought that side gig would be something different, but let's we have some time. Not that one. We'll do that one. Oh, that's one way to go. You can just go forward, man. Hey, man, you can go down that road and then take a whatever. Hey, no. Figure it out. God damn it. Let's get out of the trash-ridden streets first, and then we can turn on the There we go. It's around there because of mashed potatoes. E6 camera has a good grill. Yeah. You know what my favorite meal is, chat? My favorite meal is the one that always makes me feel like it's home, right? You can go find construction. That's your problem. I got one that's like it basically just makes me feel like I'm like, oh, this is nostalgic, like I'm at home feel every time. And it's Little Smokies. If you know what that is, you might be able to Google it up. Little Smokies, because it's all drenched in, it's these little sausages drenched in barbecue sauce that you cook in a crock pot for a long while. It's that along with potato salad, which I prefer warm. I'm not weird. It's common. Because that'll touch and kind of mix with the barbecue sauce, and it's super good with the Smokies. And just taking plain toast that you just butter it up and put some garlic on it, and it tastes great. And that's my favorite meal. And if it's not Little Smokies, honestly, it's meatloaf. If you make a good meatloaf, I'll marry you. Like, people used to think meatloaf is like garbage. I'll suck dick for meatloaf. Like, I haven't had a good meatloaf in a while. Sorry. Took a sip of the soda. I was burping. Do you prefer meatloaf with or without ketchup? Honestly, I'm good with either. I'm weird with my sauces. Like, I stay off ketchup for a pretty good bit until I can like really like it again. But I'm pretty good with or without. Honestly, I'm a weird person. Jet, you've had Popeyes, like the fast food place, right? Type 1, have you ever had Popeyes before? If you don't know what it is because you're not in America and you just never had Popeyes or whatever because of you're in another country or something, think of a fast food joint that is just deep fried chicken. Really good place. Very common in the South here. Other people might have like Chick-fil-A or some other stuff, but basically Popeyes has really good biscuits. You might be familiar with Church's Chicken or something else like that. Really good place. I'm weird. You can tell me how weird I am for this. For years since I was small, I liked taking the biscuits they have and dunking it in tartar sauce. I don't know why, but it's delicious to me. Otherwise, I don't like tartar sauce. Like, for some reason, like even with fish, which is what it's meant for, just nah. Like, no, that much, I won't go for it. But for some reason, if I ever go to Popeyes or whatever, I will get one thing of tartar sauce just for the biscuit. If for some reason it's really good. And I've been called a freak for it every time. That's not too bad. Like, normally everyone freaks out usually when I bring it up. Some kind of damage is not modeled. Oh, like damage is modeled on a car. I was smashing this car up. Like the front's, well, the front's actually pristine right now, but it damage shows. But I highly recommend it. If you can like tartar sauce, for some reason biscuit and the tartar sauce is good. I don't know why. At least for me. You know, your mileage may vary. Dip hush peppers in honey mustard? Yes, I do. If I could, I would. There's a restaurant I used to work at that like handmade their honey mustard. Oh my God, I love that honey mustard. I wish upon a fish that I interrogated them on how to make it, because they wouldn't let me make it. And I always would forget to like go to the other cooks and stuff and be like, can you just show me how you do it? Don't let me help you. Just show me what you're doing. And man, I love that honey mustard because it was the best honey mustard I ever had. Like, I would just, instead of getting any like dipping sauces from fast food places, I would just take cups of that home. Because we were like, okay, we're about to run out. Like, oh, let me just get the extra. let me just store that real quick. Now I'd have my own little squeeze bottle of it. It was that good. Favorite stupid sauce, tartar sauce with coleslaw. You know, I'm talking about tartar sauce. All right, we got a side gig. Let's see what this one is. Dead guy. Ooh, Skippy. Wait, is this the... Oh, it's the gun!
Detected.
The fuck?
I haven't done this before.
Volume by 33%. New fingerprints detected.
What the hell are you?
User inquiry. Technical specifications. HJKE11 smart gun with built-in AI. Experimental model. Name. Skippy.
He's like, was that your owner?
Guy by the dumpster. That your owner?
Checking memory. Resources available. 100%. All files removed manually. Possible cause. Theft. Original owner. No data. Suggested solution. None.
I got one. I'll take it.
Processing request. No objections found.
Can I change your name?
No.
Why not? Considering I'm your new owner.
Increasing volume by 300%. Administrator rights are needed to complete that action. You do not have the required permissions.
Still got all your functions?
Running system diagnostics. Testing will take approximately 47 seconds.
1 Mississippi, 2 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi,
doing?
6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi.
More pleasant with a soothing melody. Bum bum be dum bum bum be dum bum. Test successfully completed.
It took less than that.
Version 0.01.
I was really hoping it would take 47 seconds.
All right, so what can you do? Besides talk my ear off.
Primary feature, automated targeting. In case of critical threat to user, autonomous shooting capabilities. Please choose one of 2 operating modes. First mode, puppy-loving pacifist. I will aim at the enemy's lower extremities. Second mode, stone-cold killer. I will aim exclusively at the head.
Let's do puppy loving pacifist. Let's just see.
Guess I'll go with puppy loving pacifist.
Adjusting settings. Bum bum be dum bum bum be dum bum.
Ugh.
Selected mode. Puppy loving pacifist. Enjoy permanently crippling your enemies.
Oh, that's gonna be amazing. Never try to suspect a murderer. Leave the area to avoid a suspect. Well, only way to do is go forward and be a statistic.
Installing update. This may take several minutes.
Update? Who's sending updates? That's what I want to know. Starts humming poker face. Poker face, poker face. That's probably crippled unless they're dead. One of the endings I got when I oh man, when I went through Cyberpunk the first time. But when I played this game for the first time, I had no issues. Everyone else was complaining all about the bugs and everything else during this game's release, and I was like, I'm perfect. Not a bug in the world. You know? Surprisingly, did really, really well. The need for steel. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm jaywalking. Hee hee. We gotta find ourselves some criminals. We gotta test our new gun. I remember my smart gun stopped working in a shootout because it needed an update. Yeah, I had no updates and stuff, but I remember the ending of it. I was like, damn. Like, they don't give you like this, like and now V is the most badass of the badasses, leaving the thing. Now it's time. Don't mess with the wrong shoe. Oh no. Oh, it gets sexual about it. Just kneecapping them. Oh, the cops are helping. The cops are, oh, I need to get out. The cops aren't gonna like me shooting people. Only they're allowed to shoot people. See, that went great. No comments on that one? No? Okay. We're just gonna... the cops don't care anymore. Let us take all that. The hat was a door not opening. They couldn't leave a building. Everything else went well. My place, tell me, chat, let me ask you a question. Would you accept living somewhere at a... Hold up. I wasn't in puppy killer mode, my bad. Would you accept living somewhere?
Is there no end to this madness?
Oh, I'm gonna say that a little bit. Is that would you live somewhere that relied on your phone to enter your home? Yes or no? It's the sound of the enemy. Like, say for example, you have to have an app on your phone to get inside your apartment. No. Guess what? I do. I was high, Stussy. Yeah, I'm using my super awesome gun. It has AI in it, and it's in puppy loving mode. Yeah, it's a huge problem of mine. And I suspect what happened. Whoops. I suspect what happened was that there was some salesman who came up to the owner of the apartment complex, or the manager or whoever owns it, and was like, hey man, would you like some better security? Are you tired of your tenants just letting people walk into your apartment complex without, you know, actually being secure? Would you like to track to see who opened the door or not during an emergency? Well, no problem. Now you can hold people accountable by who pressed the unlock button or not, and see who goes in and out at certain times, so you can track all your tenants like some creep. Now they have to open it via a proximity Bluetooth device on their phone. Well, if their phone's gone, you know, like, can they get into the apartment that they legally should have rights to get into? No. No, you'll never give them a fob or anything. Is their phone down, and is there a way to contact you to get inside of the building? No. Friends living in a unit that needed a mobile phone. Now for vacation, it was so shoddy. Yeah. Also, I like how the cops here, if I just go near them, they're like, I'm gonna shoot you. Here, look at this. This is police brutality. And he's having a thing, like, hey man, is there anything I can help with? You know, I was a witness to the situation. I'm just a witness, man. I'm just here to help out. I'm just officer. You see, it's police brutality. They're very gun happy here. What is this, America? But I think I can absolutely guarantee you that there's an absolute stupid way to game that system. There is. Because friends of mine have basically found a way to bypass it, because they have these cards that they use. They have these cards that they use to get inside of their workplace. Like they go to a scanner, go beep, beep, you know, their RFID cards and stuff. They use that on the apartment complexes stuff, and it works. And I'm like, I'm like, really now? So what you're telling me, that if I had just had like a RFID card, I can just go beep, beep. I'm like, it's not secure at all. Like if they really wanted to lock it down, they would have to have a 24/7 guard.
A message has arrived for you.
Thanks, Lord King, for the scribble. Thank you. I think what they mostly wanted out of that thing is for them to say, hey, if something happened, we can track to see who opened the door. Then for any other security they may have, they can then go, well, we tracked it down and it was this, this, and this, you know. Assault in progress. That's right. I have a gun. Sorry, I can only shoot your knees. Sometimes it messes up. It allows me to shoot you. Oh, he has more health than people. Say more things, funny gun. I'm trying not to talk over on an accident, but just locked on the knees. At a 22. No, it's clippy. Completely ignoring your gun caliber size. Yeah, they're calling you bad names. Nah. They're giving me compliments of my aim in different languages. You know, Spanish is the language of love. right? Hey, a free car. Just gonna ask Salvation AI is regulated capities. I mean, I told it to do that. Sorry, it's not my car. I'm not responsible. Whoever has insurance on this is going to be really angry. Donda, it's my fault. Found the Ken Block car in this game. I have not. I haven't played this religiously. Like, I played the main campaign once, and then I did the DLC story, and that's as far as I played this game. I never got the 100% this game or anything. And then my other thing is as far as you see of this. Yeah, let's go meet with Takamura. See you later, Roy Payne. Hope you have a good work week. A week that is good. That is full of working. Excuse me, Tokyo Drift. Swoop. Ah. It's a good amount of time. Yeah, like I love this game. Like for a lot of them, like I love the setting of it. I love the time period style of the setting, everything. I am sad they don't have the clowns in it. They really, really needed the clowns in this one. Pies. Chat, what do you think they doing there?
This is the voice of Night City.
Chat, what do you think they're doing there? Also, just a test up. It's even it's just a what's you call it issue. I want to turn on RTX mode or ray tracing. And see if it overloads OBS, which I doubt it shouldn't, but we're gonna find out. Also, doesn't seem like it did much. Oh, it does. It does. It hates that. It hates that a lot. Turn that off. Turn that off. Immediately saw encoding problems. But pies. Clowns, yeah, in Cyberpunk Red. Main reason it's called the Red, by the way. It's called the Day of the Red, which is the big nuclear explosion that Keanu Reeves does. Let's get in the area. Dude, I love diners like this. Have many of you eaten at diners like this? Like, if you have a chance, for some reason, God, I love diners, man. It's just so simple. You hop in, you sit in a nice booth seat, in which, you know, I'm fine with like a normal table or whatever, but I love booth seats. Like nice big booth seats because they're nice and comfortable to slide on in. Nice cushioned seats. Get someone with a nice southern twang to come say hi. Maybe a little attitude. Someone with some personality, you know. You know, who loves their job but also tired of your shit at the same time. You go in there and you get some good soul food by a guy who's been working there for 20 plus years. He just, you know, sure, he might beat his kids and thrice divorced, but man, he knows how to make a good smash burger. Just eat at a diner. The coffee is bitter. The floors aren't that clean. But damn, will you be satisfied when you leave? There's the basement, there's the break room at work. Yeah.
Can we please sit?
This guy ordered a pizza and didn't even touch it.
Then, in the car, I doubted you would survive.
What do you want?
What's it you actually want from me?
To begin,
Look
you
at that
must
guy.
tell me where to find every
He's just munching on this burger, man.
What's she to you?
He's just going at
She
it.
and Yorinobu Arasaka had
He hasn't even put it down.
She knows how to get to him.
Is he nibbling on
I'll
it?
have a word with her myself. She
That guy
promised
is
to help me
just
get rid of
not
shit.
make. I thought, okay, he finally. No, he's back for another round. Okay, he's still nibbling on it. Do you think he's going at like a layer at a time on that burger? You know,
Just answered your own question about where everyone
Just-
is. Long gone.
he's savoring it.
Why do you believe she could help you?
It's not even real meat, especially in Cyberpunk. Majority of the meat's rats or bugs.
Got no clue.
Is it a burger? It's his wife. He's eating it like nothing.
Classified info.
Oh my goodness.
But she showed that
This is a public. He's doing the whole side sniff, man. Jesus.
I too possess this slyness you speak of.
You got tossed out, lumped with
He
the
just-
outcasts easily.
I like how he's just going in one go. Like, have you ever like just kept a burger in your hands at that elevated level and just kept just going non-stop? Like, you usually stop to take a little drink or something.
There's no time to waste, B.
Is that all? Really should be going.
Wait. Yorinobu Arasaka must.
Or just he's amazing. Yeah, that bug burger.
Looking for justice.
Burger is doing great. Also, he didn't touch any of this pizza over here. Nothing.
I have allies prepared to bring Yorinobu.
Is that like only a pepper? The salt? Okay, the salt's over there. Okay. Wait, why would you have a side container there that's only like partially for the pepper and then have a cylinder one for the salt? Why wouldn't you just have two of the square ones, but like slightly smaller, one salt and pepper? Why? Why would you do that? And then there's incense. This isn't an Asian themed place.
So what? We stroll into
why?
HQ and announce that Yorinobu's a kin killer?
Salt's on the other side. Why?
We'll get the hearing before
Now it's off. It doesn't fill the slot.
certain procedures will be used to establish
Are there any napkins in that?
Lie detector? Forget
It's a cigarette thing. I guess they improved smoking. It's
In
like,
that case,
what?
another option. You are dying.
Why do you have?
You do not know how to.
Is that
save
your
yourself.
coaster?
A chip, the relic, is a.
Hold up. Is that your coaster? Do they just have those? Is
Arasaka.
that a band about where? Well, these are stickers. That's just graffiti at that point.
This corporation can save you as easily as it can make you disappear.
I'm like,
It is merely.
I like the
about
lamp
getting
though.
The right people
I have a banker's lamp in my desk. Like I have like one of those old banker's lamps. Here, I'll show you. Hold on. On the floor, there's texturing issues. Yeah, probably the squares aren't aligned either. One second, I'll show you what my desk looks like.
You know this name? How?
One moment,
The heist,
please.
Thoroughly. Relic is Hellman's design, his creation.
And true, he's a pawn. I was thinking of one much more powerful. Besides, Anders Hellman escaped to Arasaka, betrayed it.
I should do it. Oh yeah, they're in the news. Yeah. Someone shot someone outside.
Now, Hanako-sama, I would first like to ask you...
Fucking Saka scums everywhere.
Hey, I was listening to that.
Shut up. Nobody except you wants to watch that shit about that corpo cunt.
What did you say?
No, let it happen.
Listen.
No, tough guy, you listen. It's people like you two that have brought this country to its knees. Taken our land, our jobs, our fucking dignity. But I own this place and here I decide. So finish your tea and get the fuck out.
Yeah, you say that, owner. Yeah. Owner's right. Owner's right. So I got told, man.
Thanks for the offer. Need to think about it. Get back to you.
I need time to plan, organize. You stand to gain much if you help me. All I ask is that you do not leave the city.
Leave? Why would I leave? Need help. Best chance I'll find the right person here.
Someone other than Arasaka specialist? There's no one. No alternative.
Actually, we just talked about some.
Okay, I found a picture of the setup. Okay, this is a picture I took of it. I don't know why it's always cropped and garbage when I do it from Discord. Yeah, here's the desk setup. Here's where I sit at. So you can definitely tell some things. It's like funny enough, I actually use my own coasters and stuff. Do that and everything else. So that's what I have to look through. And I have my old banker's lamp over there just to kind of have something illuminating when it's dark. And I do use that rotary phone. I now have it plugged up. Some of the wires are kind of like down there, but I do use that rotary phone because it's plugged up with a Bluetooth thing. So whenever someone calls me on my phone, that phone will ring. So it does work. I do pick it up and answer from it, and it does work that way. Tiny keyboard. It's not that tiny. It's just the numpad separated, and the numpad separate, because with that numpad, you see the top right big red button there. If I press that, it just works like a normal calculator. And so whenever I have to do some quick math for like tabletop stuff, that's what I do. And of course, microphone's in my way. I got my controller there. I now have like some speakers, but I need to get some new ones because these are broken now. Of course, I have my super glue when I'm warhammering stuff. And I have some drawers and stuff, recharge thing. And over on the left there, I have my Samsung tablet, and I have my old Surface my Surface Pro 6, I believe. And that I put Linux on it. And I have that hooked up to my monitor so I can switch it over, and I could then just do normal office work on it. Because what I try to do is keep this new computer just strictly for like, here's some work stuff, and then I use that other one, the Linux one, for like my personal stuff of like, I'm gonna log into this website and this website, you know, all my OnlyFans accounts. So
With a bit of luck, I'll track down.
I love my rotary phone, man. I want a new one. I like having a rotary phone because it's super nostalgic for me, and I like having it working. I do want to get a new one though, because that one's very cheap and it's chipped and fucked up.
There's just honor, I believe.
You're a noble Arasaka.
I want one that's like heavy, you know.
Sure.
The Parker woman will not help you. What are you? I would think about a plan B.
The what accounts? All my porn accounts, you know.
Anders Helm.
Gotta put it on the other computer. Can't take the other one.
If I want to get rid of it, he's my man. And if that means picking another fight with Arasaka, so be it.
Hellman defected from the company. I myself spent many days.
Go for a break in. Aren't using your phone. Exactly.
What's the expression? Dropped off the face of the earth.
That guy is still in that burger. He is not ended.
Why are you looking for Hellman?
He was the
He is nowhere near completion. He's going to be here all night on that thing.
Corporal rats will squeal when hanging by their tails.
He is. There's no progress made.
All leads point to one place.
Not a single bit of progress has been made on that burger.
I was quickly dismissed by the queen of fixers there.
I'm gonna listen to a single thing Takamura said. I am fascinated on Burger Guy's progress.
She take you for a suit?
I'm sorry.
No.
I do not care what he has to say.
I cannot stay here.
Goodbye. Hi, Keanu.
Zapper dumples and filth. In some ways, Night City never changes.
Neither does that progress of that burger, dude. Jesus.
Despotic machine in the world's on a collision course with chaos. But hey, at least Rogue's still alive.
This one he's gonna have all week. He's gonna enjoy before it's back to coffee and cigarettes and the dull hunger pangs. Exactly.
You know, you got some nerve. First you had to kill me, now you want to be my pal. Make like nothing happened.
You know you don't gotta speak out loud to talk to me.
What do you want?
And I've processed some shit, changed my mind. Don't want you dead anymore.
Go fuck yourself, dickwipe.
Hey, wasn't easy for me either. You woke up in a landfill, I woke up in your head. Wrestling with your thoughts, memories. Think we're even. And I've taken a step back, looked at things. Think we might be able to help each other. We could start with Rogue. Her and I go back to the Stone Age.
Yeah, let's go to your friend. We have to convince that you're in my brain because they're just gonna, you know, let that go.
You're the ghost of Christmas past, asshole. Any friends you had are either dead or so old their memory's gone.
Johnny Silverhand died a legend. Nobody forgets that.
So you fucking know Rogue. What do I say to her? Got a talking brain tumor
Here's
claim.
yeah, he's got like a camera in it.
Rogue's her dumber shit.
He's been looking at me this entire time.
When you weren't even an itch in your daddy's ball sack.
Don't need convincing. Seeing your memories, gross.
Rogue will dance to any tune I play or just get us to the afterlife.
There is no us.
I feel like this lady right now. Just god damn it. She's not even enjoying anything right now. It's just raw dogging life currently. Well, Chad, it's been a struggle.
Coming at you from 107.3 Moral Rock Radio.
Need a favor. Hey, yo, V, need a favor, Chumba. Want to hold a clearance sale, no junk, pre-merch only, you know me. Problem is, hardly no one ever does. Business slow, but if you come in, thanks for turning around. Why don't you stop by, browse around, we'll find better deals in your place house. If you could put in a good word to your tunes, really appreciate it. I'm going to take the tram. I have not taken the tram in this game yet. And I really, really want to. See if that does anything cool. Tram's arriving. The tram's arriving.
My name is Jefferson Perales.
Oh, no, no.
This message.
I don't know why I'm going to arrival. Should be at departures, right? There we go. The tram. I have my own card. Where do I want to go? Oh, does it just let you ride in? Does it just teleport you? Yay! We can ride! Yeah, that's what I wanted.
Next stop, Med Center.
Yeah, that's all I want to do. I just want to ride the train. You know, try everything out. Make sure everything runs all right. Yeah, DLS says they having a good time, but the FPS is 60, so.
You're now at
We can ride the train. I remember the first time I went to a city that actually had like a tram, like a train system. I was like, it seemed like the future to me, but for some people, like that's their normal day-to-day life. And there was a part of me that was kind of envious that there are people who just kind of like get up from their home, they walk to the train station, ride the train a little bit, and then they just walk a little bit more and then they're at work, right? But
Eisenhower Street.
of course, that's like thinking of like Japan living, where their commute to work is like maybe 20 minutes or so if they get lucky enough. Maybe it might take them a little bit longer. But even then, they have to like walk all the way over there and do all that other stuff and still deal with people in the public, you know, because not everyone's the best character in the world. But in America, I know I had some friends that I visited and they had the whole train system. Like, oh, let's go on the train. And they said they would never take it to work. It would take them like 3 times as long to get to work than a car. They're going through the city still. They're still super car dependent. And I was like, oh, man. Oh, does it make me... Oh, goddamn. I was hoping I could just keep riding the loop. Well, there's my car. Don't hit it. No. No, let's not have a problem. You know, my car just teleports. There we go. Yeah, so as far as I can tell, Chad, has everything been running okay? As far as I can tell, we've had no issues so far. The display capture off. But if I turn display capture off, my DLSS thing comes right back up. I wonder if I so avoid a 30-minute drive in the parking garage. That's what depends on the city. Yeah. Depends on your convenience and if you're good for it. I've been, majority of my past jobs have been like, well, time to drive like either nearly an hour or like 30 minutes up to an hour to get to your job, like driving for that much. And I remember like some European folks are like, that is insane. And I'm like, yep, I gotta wake up at 5 a.m. to get there at 6. And not a lot of sleep happened in my life. All went downhill from there. All those good times came the bad times.
Hey, look.
Excuse me. Pardon me. Up, gotta get a parking spot. Like they have a 10-minute drive to work, and I know I'm blessed. When I first worked at Paizo, when I was moving from Texas all the way to Washington State, I knew immediately because of the more of the city environment that was up there. Like I was not doing traffic. I was not doing traffic, and I was not suffering that way. And so I made sure my commute was super short. It was like less than 5 minutes for me. Soon I was ready, like 5 minutes, bam, I'm right at the office. And the one thing about the Paizo offices that I loved is that it was right by a Costco. And so what I would do, like before I left to go home, or if I needed to do something for lunch, I would just walk to the Costco. I would walk to the Costco, go to their food court and get a super cheap lunch, like a cheap salad or something else like that. And then walk back to the office, or whenever it's like, okay, it's time to go home. If I needed anything, Costco is there. That Costco is right by me, and I just go right up to it, get dinner for the day for $5, and got any groceries I needed, and off I went. And I love that arrangement. I still miss working at that office, literally because of like all the extra perks that it had. Like,
hey, haven't I seen you here before?
yeah, they did some brain dance things and stuff.
A good memory for faces. We're closed right now.
Oh man.
Need to talk to Evelyn Parker.
Not here right now. Been a while since she has been, actually.
You know where she's to be found?
I ain't her BFF. Better off asking Judy.
How about Judy? She in her den?
Yep. Take the stairs down. I'll let Judy know you're coming. Just don't let me catch you messing around, okay?
Whoa, whoa, start again. What is it you want us to do now?
Beat some sense into him. That don't work. I don't know, use lead. I don't care, I just want my room back.
Your pimp threw you out, that it?
Told me I was generating losses, then just said, have a nice life, and slammed the damn door. I don't got nowhere to sleep tonight.
Still got your body though, don't you? Work it.
Don't think I do. Every penny I make gets eaten up by upgrades. So I said, fuck it. Got a doll chip. Went to Cloud, said they weren't hiring no more. Now I gotta work the streets to pay back my Ripper dog.
Doll chip's not all you got from the look of things. Faceplate's high design, custom made. Wow, tits too.
Wow!
I invest in myself. Still wasn't good enough. Still told me I was underqualified.
Oh, but what are we supposed to do about it?
I told you, want my room back.
Oh, well, good luck. Costco pizza has 44 grams of protein. I love Costco pizza. Oh, that pizza and the chicken parm thing or whatever the hell they did, like, was super good. I enjoyed their salads. Their salads rocked. Wasn't like the best in the world. It's like a simple salad, but like if I needed something that I didn't want to make myself, I was like, great. Let's save money, but not having to use extra gas and go to the grocery. Yeah, and they also had a gas station right there, which was cheap. You know, it was great. Yeah, Costco chicken bake. Yep. When you lived in Washington during the oldie Paizo days, the Bigfoot sightings. Nope, not a single person. I don't think I ever talked to Bigfoot with anybody.
Judy's embarrassing herself again. Hey, where you going? Nothing to see back here. Let it lie.
See you later. Safe area. Totally safe.
I'm telling every Joy toy you meet to come here. The hell I'm supposed to do with them all? You so concerned about strays? Go take care of your guest.
Suze, we're not done here.
Oh yeah, we fucking are.
Oh.
What do you want?
Moxes and nomads don't seem so different. Both seem to yammer a lot about community, solidarity. Classic dilemma. What comes first? Family or the outside world?
This is a club. Nobody cares about your lofty worldviews.
Listen, have you seen Evelyn? Need to talk to her. It's important.
Why? So you can make her your scapegoat for your train wreck of a heist?
Yeah, that wasn't my fault. You know, someone decided to not, like, you know, check when the emperor was going to arrive.
Seem to know how the heist went. Meaning you did talk to her.
I know how you fucked up. Got all your Jumbas killed like a real pro.
I didn't do anything.
Caught some lead myself too.
Boo-hoo. Occupational hazard for you mercs.
Sure, I took a risk. We all did. But it was Evelyn who gave it to us in the first place. She knew what this was from the start.
Miss Jackie, I miss Jackie too.
Fine. Looks like we're all in this piss pot together.
Jackie was a fantastic character, but
Writing's on your face.
I wish he lasted longer just so his death would have been a lot more.
Okay, let's just say I'm pretty much fucked. Biochip we clept during the heist is killing me. Albeit slowly. Evie commissioned the job. I know how to stop that. That's why I need to know who hired her.
Let's say I believe you. All right. Evelyn's a doll. Used to work at Clouds. I'd look for her there.
Where is that?
Sig case on my table's got the address. Take it, and once you find Evelyn, give it to her.
Mega Tower. Luxurious.
All right, thanks, boy. Okay.
Just let me know how she's doing. Okay?
I'll give you a call, okay?
Thanks. Thank you, V.
We all know how this ends. Like,
A dog.
yeah.
Why am I not surprised?
You're an angry.
The couch goes about 20 minutes down the road for me.
It should surprise you anymore.
More and more tempted to go and get a membership. Dude, it's nice.
Hit this place, Clouds?
Why the hell not?
If I had a Costco closer, like I do have a Costco that I can go to. It's like, honestly, what I'm thinking about, I might just say screw it and just get a membership there. And if I'm ever just like, I'm going to go for lunch, like it's a good little travel place just to get me out there. Honestly, might not be bad. Hey, what you doing? You got games on there?
The club's closed. Don't you have somewhere to be?
Heated exchange there with Judy. What was that all about?
How's this any of your business? Gonna follow up with your own sermon on responsibility for others? Go on, your high horse is waiting.
I'm just curious.
One thing I know about curiosity, won't get you shit unless you got the fists and the ass to back it up.
You know what happened to Evelyn Parker?
Why are you asking me? You talked to Judy about her already.
Sure, but you're the boss. You might know something more.
Evelyn jumped the Mox ship a long time ago. And anyone not a Mox is not my damn problem.
Never played this game, period. It's a great game.
This is about Judy's virtues, isn't it? Good shit, if I say so myself.
Majesty, a message has arrived for you.
Thanks, Nat. I consider appreciate it.
Nobody can hold a candle to Judy. She cuts virtues like they were diamonds.
Damn straight.
Ah, sunlight. You ever just do that? Like you wake up just a little, you know, inopportune time. Undo your cards like, ah. There's where there's only one path. He knew him before the prologue. Like, that part would be part of V's life. Yeah, he's a great, Jamie or Jackie, sorry. He's a fantastic character to ground you in Night City. And he's a good example character to say not everyone's out to get you. That's what I think of Jackie in this game. Is that he's perfect for that. It's like he's not perfect. He's not perfect in any way. But he's a really good guy. He's true to a girl. You know, who's a bit eclectic, but she's awesome as hell as a person that you come to know and learn. And he's got a great family who he loves and cares for. And he shows you that like kindness and everything kind of still gets you somewhere in Night City. And he's just a really good grounded companion to have you there. I just really wish he was there longer, but depending on how long you play all the side content up until that moment, you can kind of get what you can out of it, but there's still not enough side content to flesh it out to where Jackie himself is just the prologue character. And then you're off on your own, where your character themselves carries the sadness of Jackie with them for the rest of the game. You know. There's only like they're like of like how I appreciate him as a character, but I'm just like I wish there was more to him. you know. But what you do get out of him, what you were able to kind of squeeze in there with him, is great. Like, you learn a lot about, like, this is just a solid dude, you know. Like, this is someone who you would want as a friend. Because you'll have that for friends, right? Like, sometimes you'll have a friend who's just like, yeah, we'll play games or something together, or we'll just kind of chill out maybe here and there, but they won't do anything other than that. Like, they're not there 100% from you. The transaction of that friendship is, I get to just do this activity, and otherwise I don't give a shit about this person as a person, right? It's like I get a benefit from them, but it's no more than their personality. It's what enjoyment I'm getting out of an activity with them. And then there's friends who are just like, you don't even have to be doing anything with them, but as long as you're just there with them, it's a good time. You could just be sitting on the couch watching whatever for 5 hours that day, not even see a single word. And then they're like, yeah, I'll be here tomorrow, man. I'll catch you later. It's simple. It's really simple. That's really good friendship. And Jackie's that person that just like, hey, I'm here for you. You know, and it shows that your character is also there for him, regardless of disagreements and everything, because he's like, oh, I need a car, man. And your character's like, here you go. Here's my car. And you know what he does? He fixes up your car. Instead of being a bad friend who only just takes that transaction and takes advantage of it. You know, instead of taking advantage of that transaction, he gives a damn and fixes up your car when things go wrong with it. You know, because you can tell who's a good friend if you let them borrow your car, they bring it back full of gas, and they cleaned it. I heard you have a discount on everything. Oh, they try to shake them down. I take their place. I heard you have a discount on everything. Hi, I'm the new opportunity. I also would like that discount. Wish Jackie and Pam would have met. Like, imagine the interaction. Yeah. It would have been nice if, like, everyone knew about Jackie. Like, not everyone knows of Jackie. But it would be nice if you got up to a certain point with Jackie, you know? I feel like there should have been an extra character that you and Jackie looked like took care of.
What have I missed this time? Enlighten me.
Braindance chick is hiding something. No coincidence we already saw 2 tiger claws. They must control the building.
But yeah, that's the idea, is that you and Jackie had another NPC friend that you guys cared about and did stuff with. And then that character died. And then later on, depending on what you did, Jackie would die. But that would be a player choice to see if you can keep him alive. That's what I would do. Is that Carmine for Gears of War? Yeah. In fact, I haven't played Gears of War all that much, to be honest with you. Pawn shop? What do you have? Well, it's cigarettes, really. I like just looking around the city and just be like, ooh, what details are here? Also, I love these vending machines. I'm glad that they work. All right, chat, what do you want? You know, Nicola Blue, or just Nicola whatever bug. It's like some of them are 10, one's 19. Notice they have burrito. What the fuck is it? What is this? Grap. You little bug. You want bug? Bug. Drink. All right, we'll get burrito. Eat. Someone regenerate. I love you just eat and get bonuses from it. It's so good. The RC color. Chet, what's your favorite soda? I've been doing my very best to not do it. Like right now, I just have like diet Dr. Peppers just to kind of have something like that. And whatever is the combination for it, I guess just for all my years, it's been like horribly stuck with this stuff. I think out of any vices I have, it's that. And I've been trying myself, doing my best to just switch everything to water. So it's been mostly water and then like a soda every so often. But I can't, it's like, for me, if I was like, oh, what soda would you like, sir? It's either Dr. Pepper or Pepsi. Like Coke, it like just normal Coca-Cola, it burns now. It's just acid to me. It's just really just burny soda. And so it's not delightful to me. Toys? Oh. Do you got that? Hello.
Welcome to Clouds, where we know what you're looking for.
Do you?
Would you care to jack into the terminal?
All right, let's do this.
This will be a live session, so events may take an unexpected turn. But don't quit if you feel uncomfortable. You could miss out on something truly remarkable.
That's not a good thing to tell your customer.
If you feel unready to handle what comes next, you can interrupt the session immediately. Now for
You have to interact with women.
Afterlife.
And saved. Now, bear with me a moment. Scanning your personal profile. You should see compatible dolls in just a second.
You got that? Jimmy used to have cranberry flavor and they released around Christmas, and that was your crack. Didn't Sierra Mist lose their branding because of a content creator?
Unique tastes. Our system can handle it. So who will it be? Angel or Sky?
Rather go with Sky.
I couldn't have chosen.
I think that was the story with Sierra Mist.
Now for the payment, and you'll venture into the cloud.
I think it was that or some other brand. So basically, once upon a time, like I remember the story. I just can't remember exactly the brand name. It should be Sierra Mist. So, there was basically one girl, like she was like a flight attendant lady, and then she was just like, "Oh, I'll just do all this adult content on the side, right?" So she started doing all this adult content and everything else, and her name was Sierra Mist or whatever. And of course, the copyright for Sierra Mist, because it wasn't made for such a long time, they sent like a lawsuit and all this stuff saying, "Hey, you can't use that name and stuff like that." is starting something now. Yeah. And they're like, hey, you can't do that because that's our copyright. But she found out that the company who supposedly owned it let it lapse. Like they didn't renew the copyright. So she bought the copyright, turned it around saying, actually, you can't use it. And so the company went, oh shit. So instead of like fighting her and then making her get a lot of money out of them, they just changed the branding because they didn't care because Sierra Mist wasn't, trademark. Yeah. My bad. Regardless, they didn't want to pay her a bunch of money for it. They're like, well, fuck it. It was a dying brand anyway. Let's just change the name. Let's just change the name and relaunch it. And she can just have the old name. Fuck it. So she she won on that one. That was really funny. So the name change? Yes. From what I know. This here Miss got fucked. Exactly. More ways than one.
That it?
We have a strict no weapons policy here at Clouds. Please deposit any and all hazardous items.
My claymore is actually a walking stick. You permit titanium walking sticks, do you? I need it for my youthful spirit.
It's one of the safest places in all of Night City.
Yeah, you say that.
Only two willing to spread their legs for you. Sad.
They're just the most compatible. They're all willing for me. Yeah.
We hope you enjoy your stay.
I could kill them all with my bare fists. I don't need any weapons. Yeah? Yeah, you're saying stuff? You want to activate more dialogue?
Hi, I'm Sky. And you must be Vincent?
I hate it when people talk like that to me. I don't like that slow. They're like, hi, it's nice to see you. I'm just like, you want something. I'm just like, I'm immediately on guard.
Welp, looks like this'll be interesting.
So, V, you're dying.
That's not a way to start out with this. Yeah, cut it off.
Afterlife.
Oh, what's going on? Goddamn thing threw me out.
Need to talk to you.
Talk? You pulled the emergency brake, ripped me out just to talk? What happened? I do something wrong?
Evelyn Parker. What do you know about her?
Not much. Everyone's got their own booths, their own problems, their own little bubbles. It's a fragile ecosystem. People like you barge in, violate it, try to rearrange. No.
I'm trying to keep it more Twitch safe. It's fine. This game's approved. I have money.
I need this info. Name your price.
Yeah,
Fuck
whatever.
you, your Eddies, and that girl of yours. I could get fired for doing something like this.
I'll make it worth your while.
All right, fine. Hand it over and get out before you land me in the shit.
First, tell me what you know about Evelyn.
Fine. Heard a customer did a number on her. But that's all I know. Shit like that happens around here way more often than anybody'd care to admit. You ought to ask Tom. Two of them were inseparable, gossiping for hours on end.
Who's Tom?
A
I get all
dog,
10.
like the rest of us. What do you think, an XBD star?
Where'll I find him?
VIP area. Booth 2, I think.
Thanks. See? You turned out to be useful after all.
Start looking at the quality of everything real quick. Nice. So if I do this. Sorry. Still testing the bleeps and the bloops. Oh god, the stream's really delayed. Yeah, it's pretty solid. Do that and look over here. Yeah, it's holding on pretty good. Yeah, sorry. I was looking at the quality and everything of the stream on the Twitch side.
I can't get in? What's that mean? I'm here every motherfucking week. You're not authorized to access the VIP area.
God, I remember I was in hacker mode. I just exploded his head. Well, you know what this means. As much as we like to have like a nice silent way about this, I wanna go back. God damn it. Don't let it do it my way, so I can't go out and get my stuff and then go right back in.
Only two willing to spread their legs for you. Sad.
Action blocked. God damn it. Oh, this is blocked. Uh-oh.
Don't worry, all your grown.
I'm good. I'm a Christian boy. Oh, they lock you in that. They keep you in there. Okay. See what I don't worry. I know it's like super late for everybody. All right, let's do it my way. God damn it. Let me do it my way.
Welcome to Clouds, where we know what you're looking for. Would you care to jack into the terminal?
How could you possibly know what I'm looking for?
Clouds always knows. Your deepest desire? You find it. You'll have your needs fulfilled. And maybe much
Say
more.
no. I can't.
Less is not a word we use around here.
Or you pause them and bring them in anyway. The problem is that they just block me out. So as soon as I go in here with the gun drawn, it puts it away. Which I remember slaughtering everybody in this. And it's either, yeah, I remember there was a way to get in. I think it's up through here. Something. I know there's a way you can get in there and like mess them all up.
That's cheap. That's infidel. No. Well, how's that any different from some dollhouse ass?
'Cause the ass is meat, not latex. That's so hard to understand.
Meat, right. No feeling going on, no thinking, no awareness. It's empty. Might as well be latex. Masturbation, sophisticated kind. That's all it is. Whoa.
Yeah, I like how just chaotic it is. Let me get through this way. I don't think there's an actual way to do this, but there is no way. Damn way I'm aware of. Oh. Instantly dead. You went out of bounds, son. Trying to break my video game? Die. Gonna teach you a lesson. Or Masquerade releases in October. Yeah, well, I'll believe it when it happens. That game's been in development hell for years, man. If it makes it in October and it's good, I'll be very surprised. That thing's been delayed countless times. I know, because we've had talks with the company to promote it and stuff, and they would have all this marketing money for the 1 year. And then they go, no, you gotta shut it all down. The game isn't looking good unless we saw of it. Yeah. I'll still hope. Don't feed the hype. Don't do it. Wait for reviews. If you really don't want to be spoiled and stuff, don't watch streams. Don't watch anybody else's stuff. Just see like written reviews. See what's going on with it. General impressions. You know. Get multiple POVs so you can just get a thing. Fuck it. I'll just. Yeah. Yeah. It's okay to hope, but don't buy it expecting it to be the most amazing thing and nostalgia stuff.
Eat those thighs.
What do you mean, real?
I can't get in? What's that mean? I'm here every motherfucking week.
You're not authorized to access the VIP area.
Oh, yes, I am.
No, sir, you're not. You can take it.
I'll just simply punch my way through. Well, is that a promise? Give it. There you are. You know, you can't do much to the guy who tanks the bullets and just keeps on walking at you. Goodbye. Oh, I'm so sorry this has to happen to you. Alright, who else we got? Open up! It's alright! Let me in. Where are they? Where are they? Found what I needed. I didn't find Tom. Where's Tom? Tommy boy. Tommy boy. Evidence schedule. Let me in!
I'm gonna ask the questions. Drop your iron and start talking.
Man.
Just stay on point. And I said, drop it.
Let me in there.
I'm not dropping anything.
Give me your skin. Give it to me.
Well, aren't you the king of fuck-ups?
Let
Now what?
Too bad you can't talk to dead people. Oh, wait. You're doing it now. Anyway.
I didn't kill him.
For his comp.
Holy bones.
My work.
Yeah, beep, boop, 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 beep. We doing this? Yeah. Beep, boop, boop, boop.
Sold her off to a ripper.
Ship was busted. Could have sent her to get it patched up.
A ripper named Fingers in a back alley for hookers. Sounds like a Joy Toy's wet dream.
So watch how they play this game so different things can go. Yeah, I tend to do my diplomatic solutions violently. Sorry. Aha! I like how he came souped up in bike gear. I mean, it's smart. You should never fist fight somebody who's a biker, because they're basically going to be armored. The bullets. Why does it not kill him? Ooh, money. Why do the bullets do nothing? This does nothing. All right, just give him my stuff back. One moment. Hold that real quick. Ain't quite. Hold that, please. There he is. Okay, need my sword. There's my sword. No. There we go. It's not like you can go anywhere.
Hey, I don't know anything. I just...
Give me my loot. No. Can't hack the door. Oh well. That's how much I don't like that area. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to kill these guys. Which are those humans? How cruel am I going to be? Well, looks at a place full of bodies and alarms on.
Ever thought of applying for the diplomatic corps?
You think Fingers got her? Think we'll find her there?
V, if I could see that far, I wouldn't be a fucking ghost on a chip in a corpse's head right now.
Me, right.
Don't have time to massage egos.
I respect that.
Of course you do. You'd have loved to have dropped the H-bomb on this place.
No need to go so OTT. I've got other methods. One thing's for sure, though. Claus won't forget this.
One day we're definitely going through a cyberpunk adventure. One day we're doing it. Speed lords. Wait, what was the APR? Hold up. Pollution in your sector? Medical malpractice? Radiation? Oh, sorry, I'm having my own problems.
You had a plan, you tried, it fell flat. Now you're flat. Don't look in any condition.
31.9%.
Oh, fuck! The hell's that?
Yeah, we would play Cyberpunk Red. I know there's like a lot of older versions. We were like, oh, I'll play some of the old ones. Like, I'll have to see.
Too slow. Gonna decommission before we learn how to rip the chip out.
We would have to like one experiment I would really like to do is play like advanced Dungeons and Dragons and stuff one day. You know, just to be like, oh, let's go to these really old systems.
Wanted me dead. Said so yourself.
Made it pretty clear since that I changed my mind. Want you to live now.
Asked you already. What the hell you want from me?
I got a get out of jail free card. I'd be a fucking fool not to take advantage. See, me and Arasaka, we got a half-century-old score needs settling, and I plan to do it. That's what I need you for.
Never been recruited into a terrorist cell before. Feel kinda honored, actually.
Listen, I know things. Where we can save your life. Who can help us do that? You'll get rid of the chip. I'll smash Sokka. Win-win, kid. Soul Killer's what we need. And Mikoshi's how we grab it.
Okay, so... this Mikoshi, what is it exactly?
Okay, basics.
Do a terrorism.
If you're jacked in, cruising the net, Arasaka can use Soul Killer, an AI, to trap, fry, and pack away your psyche, your mind, and your soul. Following so far?
Oh, I just thought of an idea for like a line for one of the Cyberpunk Red sessions. Yeah, I'll tell you after this dialogue.
Sure. That's how you became a construct.
Exactly. Now, Mikoshi's the place Soul Killer operates out of, where it stores its victims' engrams.
Still don't see how Mikoshi's linked to my chip problem.
Not the brightest bulb on stage, are ya? 50 years back, ops on the human mind. Mikoshi was the sole place on Earth where they did anything like that. Bet it still is today. Telling ya, all roads lead there. It's where we'll settle our biz. You yours, me mine.
Feeling a bit better now, so scram. Got something important needs doing.
One last thing. Alt Cunningham. She's the ace up my sleeve.
Oh, fuck off. Tired of hearing your voice.
Don't blame ya, but you'll hear me yet. And don't get killed in the meantime, will ya?
Oop, it's candy. So the idea, it's really stupid. And probably wouldn't work. Be very annoying, probably. Oh, my car's right there. I would basically, you know, do like, oh, we gotta find some really old technology and stuff. But like somebody took a, like they had like this really old toy that this person really cherished, and he put inside this data bank or something inside this toy because he hid it inside the toy itself. And you need that to progress to the quest, or progress to the main quest of it. Like it's the big MacGuffin that you need, and you finally figured out, oh my gosh, it's inside the creator's favorite toy. And then you start doing all this research and stuff, and you research the toy, and you find out it's their version of a Furby. And so you're like, oh shit, okay, we gotta find this guy's Furby. And so you start looking around for it, and you find out it's been taken. But if you know anything about Furbies, they're the most annoying little bastards on the planet. And they make a lot of noise for no goddamn reason. So you're like, oh shit. But as you've been going around, Asaka assassins have been plaguing you, and there's like one master like assassin who's been like messing with you the entire time, and you finally get assailed, or you finally get assailed at one point because you're tracking this down, and you finally found the guy who took it because you're on his trail, and so you quickly go down into like this warehouse area where you see he's kind of ran through, but you kind of like, you know, you've been like kind of running after him and you corner him. And so as he's running around this warehouse, it is echoing and stuff. All you hear is the Furby's like, you just hear that echoing everywhere. It's just ninjas trying to like to make it shut up. But all you hear is it, and that's the only indication that you know where he is. So you go over there, but he quickly relocates and tries to reset up his ambush again, and then of course it makes a sound. You got to relocate again. So you're constantly playing dog, like cat and mouse with this guy.
Can you talk? It is important.
What's important?
Polite to him to wait till I'm done talking.
Solution to the problem we share. I have established a contact with an old.
I'm sorry, it's never gonna give you up.
Here in Night City now. He's well connected to certain influential people.
Old friend, well connected to the influential. Why so mysterious? Get to the point.
I told you once I would explore options, knock on many doors. There will be a meeting. You, me, and this friend of mine. You will tell him what you told me. The truth of events at Kopeki Plaza. I have little hope that he will be convinced. But it will be a start.
Fine. Where's the meet and when?
Japantown. After sunset. I am sending you the precise location. I'll see you there.
Oh, caused an accident. No. Hey guys, I remember this one area. Hold up. This the area? Kinda is. Over on that side, that's where Rebecca got Adam smashered. Remember that? They copied the whole area and everything. Excuse me. Too soon. It's been years. Yeah, remember this? All the fish flying around and the big old circle area. And then if you get up here, now you get up here and there's like the little glass area. Yeah, remember that glass area? You know, right there. You know, Adam Smasher came right through there and went whoop. You're playing Destiny 2 again? Why? Do you suffer from Stockholm Syndrome? Why would you do that? There is no reason to play Destiny 2 anymore. They have failed you as a company and as a game. No more. You give them no more. Understand? There is no more Destiny 2. You are playing in the gulag. You have Stockholm Syndrome. Stop it. No more. That game has not loved you. It has not respected your time. It has given you a lot of pew pew shiny guns with big number and giving you all these raids and stuff. But at the end of it, are you happy? Sometimes you like to justify your purchases. Sometimes you like to defend stuff like, oh yeah, man, no, this is a good game. I didn't totally pay like nearly $1,000 over the lifespan of the game to be happy. No, it can't be real. It can't. I didn't spend money after expansion of expansion to be constantly disappointed like a girlfriend who keeps wrecking your car, but then you keep putting more money, buying her new cars, hoping she'll learn. No, I'm just gonna keep, it'll be different this time. It'll be different, I swear. But it's never different. The only reason you stick with her because she's hot. You know, because the game looks good and the shiny numbers make your dopamine go burr. But you keep playing. You keep doing it. It's just an abusive cycle over and over and over, and the only one who's gonna make you stop is you. But you keep doing it. Stop playing the game. Stop it. It's no more. The company has lied to you. It has fed you drugs and has tempted you with a gameplay like Halo, which is no longer like Halo. Do you understand that the creators of the game literally said, oh, the new player experience is really bad after I deleted half my fucking game? They said that out loud. That was supposed to be the inside voice. You know, when I tried to play Destiny to play with Hulky, because going like, you know, let me try to get on his level, right? Let me try to understand what he's going through. The game didn't work. The game didn't fucking work. I was a low-level character who got thrown into a random story that I had no idea what was going on with high-level enemies that I could not get through because it stuck me in their new tutorial session or new tutorial thing. And then apparently I was not the only one who experienced this because it was such a widespread problem that entire organizations and guilds would be a rescue squad for any new player who was stuck in that tutorial. Because they would have to join in on you because they would be the appropriate level for the tutorial to actually hurt the enemies to get you through it. Why would you give them money if they did that? Not to mention they haven't even made any other games. Have they? Am I wrong on that? Have they done anything else? What else has Bungie done? Oh, I remember. They tried to make another Tarkov extraction shooter because God knows we need more of those. And they stole the art from it. Stop playing the game. I hope I got the message across. hope I got that through. I hope I made my point clear. I looked at Marathon and I was like, what the fuck are you doing? How dare you use that name? I was like, how dare you use that name? Zorn, like Tarkov. I just took my experience away from BSG because they were abusing me. I can't fucking stand Tarkov. I can't stand the PvP portion of it. I'd rather play PvE with friends. But even then, Tarkov is a supplement for me because I want to play Arma, but no one wants to set up Arma because understandably, setting up Arma sucks. That's the problem. That's the problem we all have. Leave with the newest expansion pack, 300 gigs. It was less content than the game did 5 years ago. Oh, dude, I played Destiny 2 at the very beginning. And I was like, oh man, I'm actually going to give it a shot. Like, my brother really liked the first game, right? He was really into it. I played Destiny 2 for a little bit. I'm like, oh, okay, I gotta go do something else. I came back and I'm like, what the fuck is going off? Like, what is this? Like, what the fuck? I was like, shit. Or it's fun when it works, but just as a game never works. You for Arma to work, you really have to have someone to handcraft shit for you, or hope the developers made a good single player mission, and that's what I'm waiting for. I really want what they did with the Vietnam stuff for Arma 3, like with the co-op missions that you can host and go through, that you could also start doing in Arma Reforger. If Arma Reforger had some really good like single player missions, they have a one, which is not really all that great to me. If they had one, I would host up to the campaign and play with friends. 100% would do so. I really want to. I'm just waiting for them to make it. And there are some modders that made some single player missions, but I'm just like, I want to make a server that I can just get a group of my friends in and we just go off and annex stuff, in which you kind of can do it. And the AI in Arma Reforger is like, I kind of prefer it over the original Arma, but at the same time, like it's kind of a mix. I really just want to do that because I have a lot of friends who play Tarkov religiously, and I just would prefer to play Arma. To be honest with you, I like the mixed combat stuff. Like some of them just want to be a helicopter pilot and just do stuff. I'm like, great. Like I would love for you just to be the helicopter pilot. Unfortunately, they would be bored as hell if they dropped us off, but still, you know, that's all they want to do. Arma 3 at least has some in the Vietnam stuff to where after the helicopter pilot drops off the squad, they are then assigned missions to go do some ferrying stuff, and then they can get called in again randomly by the squad to go off and do stuff. Like honestly, the Vietnam stuff is phenomenal to play through. It's really fun. Yeah, I want to be a battle taxi. That's what I wanted to do in PlanetSide 2 when that first came out. All I wanted to do was to drive the galaxy. And they fucked that up. They couldn't design that fucking game around flyers. It was such a power dynamic. Any games I'm looking forward to? God, not really. What games are coming out? If you tell me what's coming out, I can probably think. I could probably think of stuff, but speaking of like if you list some games, I'll pick up on it. But as you guys are typing games at me, John Smedley, the guy who used to run Sunnyland Entertainment before it cruxed out, he had decided to raise up another company and all this other stuff. Get Matthew Higbee and Tremel Ray Isaac again. You know, some of the OGs for PlanetSide 2. And they're like, oh, we're making a brand new open world multiplayer shooter game. And I'm like, cool. Then he starts mentioning shit about the blockchain. And I'm like, nah, I'm good. I immediately lost interest. Especially when I start seeing that they basically were like, oh, here's like this realistic shooter and stuff like that. Which sure, I'm down for that. But nah, man. Once you start saying blockchain shit and crypto stuff like that, what a way for me to not give a fuck about your product. And I'm like, you didn't learn anything. You didn't pay attention to the internet at all. The Grounded 2 is Grounded 2 the high where a bunch of shrunken people and we fight ants off and stuff in the backyard. I didn't like the first one because I'm very picky with my survival games. Code, I don't know what that is. Ian 2, I don't know what that is. Digimon Cyber Sleuth Time thing, no. Neo 3, I probably won't play it. Subnautica 2, it looks really good. I just know I that's not a game for me. It wouldn't be one I would go through. You can't just make the NFTs for the blockchains, bro. Don't you want the blockchain, bro? I'm surprised NFTs or anything like that still, like, I know it's still a thing and there's still crypto bros and stuff. I'm just surprised anyone's still in it. Cut of Vein Tuna's Anime Souls. Oh, I remember that. I wanted to try that out at some point. Honestly, I'm tired of Souls games. Like Night Rain would probably be the only one I would try because I genuinely think that's a fun spin on the Souls series. But for Souls, like I don't give a fuck anymore. Like a lot of people A lot of people like the hell Elden Ring and Dark Souls as the epitome of game design, and I highly disagree. I think it's way overblown for what it is. And there are some fundamental issues that I have with it. And it gets really tiresome when people call it the epitome of game design. I'm like, it's not. I'm just driving around at this point. I'm just talking to you guys. Metal Gear Solid Delta, 20th August. Didn't we hate Konami? Did one forget about that? Did anyone forget that we all hate Konami? Trash Antibody Very Titty Souls was okay. Okay, games that was make good co-op, but I was never played for price what it could. Yeah. Seamless co-op on Elden Ring 2 surprisingly just worked. Yeah, I'm really glad somebody added that in. I'm really hoping if they do more that they really pick up from that and say, hey, we should probably, you know, have like a good thing going there. Love Baldur's Gate 3. I want to go through Baldur's Gate 3 again. Isn't Elden Ring shown to be using AI? I think if anybody at this point, AI is being used in companies at such a point, such a scale now, like probably not as prevalent as probably not in certain ways that you're thinking it's being used. AI is being used at some point everywhere now. Everywhere. Definitely not as much generative AI, all that much, but AI in some way, shape, or form is being used. Like, I know people in Paizo use AI to kind of help out with some menial task here and there. Like, it all depends how it's being used. Look, sorry, women need to see snakes and these snakes' ass in tight suits. Well, there's an XCOM game for them. Oh yeah, there is the Dark Heresy. There's the Dark Heresy game that's coming out. I definitely want to play through that. The Rogue Trader DLC, I got an offer to go do a sponsorship for it, but I turned it down. Even though the money would have been nice, I turned it down because I did not. I wouldn't have time for it. Not for gacha. They're all gacha. Well, yeah, like a lot of the anime games I've been seeing have just been like, tee hee, I'm just gonna, here's cute anime girls. I mean, encourage you to buy me. And I find that to be very predatory. I'm just not into those types of games. I wanted to love Baldur's Gate 3, but I can't stand any of the party members, so I never got past the Goblin Fort, the Divinity games. So here's the thing you could do. If you don't like any of the other characters, you don't have to bring them along. In fact, once you get Withers, like immediately bum rush the Withers, and eventually you'll be able to hire mercenaries, which is basically, hi, we are a basically soulless party member. You can play the entire game without interacting with a singular other companion. In fact, you can kill them. The plot finds a way. Yeah, you can make your own party. Sure, they won't have their own backstories and stuff that you would prefer, like completely different characters. But if you did not like the characters, you can do that. I've done it. Like there was no paladin in the party, unless I think you went with the drow or something. And I was like, I want an orc paladin, and I made him, and he stuck with my campaign till the end. It was great. He lost his oath at one point. Don't know how, but he did. Well, the data personality can't stand gacha games. Like I would ruin myself if I tried those games. Yeah. Also never play Magic the Gathering, you know, or card games. And hit the giant marshmallow. That's Karlak. It's like I like a lot of the characters in it. I unfortunately like there are times where I'm just like I just don't want these character story. I want to see how much of my story is here, and then I can be like, okay, then I'll bring them because all of them bring in extra content. Killing Floor 3. I wasn't much of a Killing Floor fan. But they're really good games. I just wasn't much of a fan of them. Which again just don't exist anymore. It's just all just Fortnite the Gathering now. I understand the frustration of which I'm pretty sure like the professor would probably agree with you in several ways. My outside opinion, because I'm not a Magic the Gathering guy. My outside opinion for Magic the Gathering is that company is looking for various ways to make money. And they found out they can practically print money if they continuously do collaborations and licensing deals. Because how else are you going to buy packs? Like, think about that. Like, if you were in a board meeting, you would have to go like, how can we make people buy more cards from us? Right? And if you make them themed to something that they're really attached to, like imagine if they made a Halo deck. People would buy the fuck out of that. The Sonic the Hedgehog stuff, the Final Fantasy packs they've done, people have bought the collector's editions in droves. They have made millions selling cardboard. And I've seen the numbers that card games can do. I've seen the numbers, chat. Not exactly for Magic the Gathering, but I've seen it for other games. My God. Can you just, you print money? It's insane. Sorry that I'm not moving, by the way. I'm just really concentrating on talking to you guys. I like talking to you all. Also really enjoying my water. Oh my goodness. He's gotten hooked and I feel bad for the poor man. Warhammer Magic, the boys' wallet is suffering. Yeah. Like my money dump has been in Battletech and Warhammer, but I've been done for a bit. I'm waiting for the new Votan models to be processed in the eBay bank so I can buy them for cheap. Off people who have already painted them for me. That's generally what I do. I look for units that I need. Like right now, I would like another squad of flash kits, and I want like 2 squads of tank busters. And I think I'll be pretty okay. You know, I would like some commandos too, but. Then I'm also just paying attention to the FPS counter and making sure OBS is having a good time. Because we had those problems before. So I'm just like, let me just make sure everything's still running okay. So this car is so loosey-goosey. But then Wall played Magic in college, and his buddies just printed the faces of the cars in the game. That'd be the only way. Yeah, like if you want to play Magic the Gathering, like for free, like if you just love the game, like just for the game, you can play that shit for free very easily. You are not required to buy a single card. All you literally have to do is print the card. There is nothing stopping you. You can take stacks of paper, just print it out on printer paper and go to town. Put in a card protector sleeve and you're done. What are having the Hearthstone? It's still going. I would imagine Blizzard Entertainment just kind of deprioritized it for a little bit. One thing about Hearthstone is that their marketing team, man, they were kicking ass with their songs and their trailers. Like you remember like they would like always do like a really catchy song. I love that. Yeah, tabletop sim too. There's a lot of ways to even physically and digitally. Digitally, there's people who've made fan games where you basically run around as a guy, and as a roguelike, you randomly encounter monsters and you fight them via Magic the Gathering. And as you defeat them, you get cards from them that you can then make into other decks or add into your deck. And then you just become more and more powerful as you modify your deck to have like a really good combo and stuff. Or you keep adjusting your deck depending on the area, because they'll be differently themed of like, oh, you're in the swamp area, so you're finding a lot of black decks, so you're going to do this now, right? Like here's generally the theme, and see if you can kind of make your way through that. You know, like, and people have made fan games that do exactly that. Brother main dad for Hearthstone, and he went to make farm. I was like, yeah, it was a good while ago. I'm seeing ads, raid. And oh, you mean raid Shadow Legends? Like, let me like pull out one of the Hearthstone ones. The Stranglethorn trailer I really liked. Here, let me show you. It's so good. Due to fire.
The only things a real troll desire. But to smash and to mash and to bash and maybe
mango.
Here in Stranglethorn, you'll be warned. My Lord's gonna trash ya. Say your prayers with voodoo bashy bashy. Time for fun, we're gonna
Found your throat. Too bad for you. It's so good. All of it had like really good songs. Like they were pumping, man. Yeah, my Lord's gonna thrash ya. my favorite, like that's one of my favorite ones. Like, oh, and now their stuff is like, okay, Lost City Ungro cinematic. Right? Does this have a song? It's not that strong, but at least they're still doing it. Like they're still going on for it. Let me see if I can find what they're doing. Also, they suffer what I suffered with. I'm just like, we want this content, but you can't do that content because you're a company. So, let me see if I can. Also, the StarCraft stuff. I remember they tried to do a collab like, let's use this brand for something, and God, poor StarCraft, man. StarCraft is so fucked. It's just they're so scared to do anything with StarCraft because they just think this genre is dead. But they're the industry leader, they just have to innovate on it, and they would be fine. That's all they have to do. And also, God bless them hiring an animator from for the community. I tried to do that at Paizo so many times. They would not let me do that. They did not want to spend the money. Do they not have just here's our trailers? Do you not have that as a playlist? I managed to. Oh, look at him. Let's see, where is it? It's oh, the March of the Lich King one. This animation was so good. This animation was awesome. And let me just look at it. Just the style of it and everything. Also, I don't know why they decided to do the Blood Elf Paladin here. Like, I guess they wanted to spotlight her. Like this thing just that head nod. Just that head just kind of going down. Just go like, it's not. Also, I got the horse from this raid. I don't have to go here anymore. Fuck this raid. But just, oh, it's so intimidating. And whenever this company needs money, they bust them out. You know, destroys the shield. Guys come back up, just pow. Just gone. Just aura. Just kills the man. Of course, Blood Elf being badass. Does some strong magic, but it doesn't matter. Because he's the freaking Lich King. Brings back everybody. Syncs up with the music. Stands there all triumphant. It's so good. They did such a good job. Also, I am still like really mad. I'm still horribly mad. Anyway, let me do popular because they'll probably do that. The Demon Hunter cinematic trailer's the more popular? Oh, okay. Okay, which one was it? It was the... There it is. This was my favorite one they did. Mostly because of the singer.
From east to west, heroes are set. Seeking
Glory, the greatest of events.
There are knights on noble steeds, those who will break them to their knees. There are monsters to test their mettle at every turn. Legends will
He does such a good job.
There's even pirates riding Paris. It's the grand tournament.
The singer did such a good job. Such a good job. And then of course is One Night in Karazhan, which the ending of that song for some reason stuck in my head. They did such a good job with the Hearthstone stuff. Yeah, they're still going. You just don't hear much about them anymore. There's nothing exciting that Blizzard does anymore. And I feel like they're scared. I'm not sure what it is. I'm not there's a suspicion that I have. The team has some, yeah, like whenever they let the team just have a good time, they do really well. Like the new Goblin stuff that they did great. Now it didn't stick with me for very long, but I had a good time. You know, I was like, oh, I enjoyed this. This is fun. Scouted Failure, it's how can I explain it? Corporate wise, whenever you get into a corporate environment, and I've had to butt heads with this multiple times whenever I would present very fun ideas, it is literally I would get a very hypocritical statement every single time. Is that I would propose something very fun and whimsical that I think that I would try my best to back it up as to why I think this would be successful if we started doing more of this type of stuff. And then the company go, yeah, but we usually see that we make money this way, so we need to do what the safer bet is. Can you turn your idea into this? And I go, no, because my idea is not what the same thing we've been doing 500 times is. So we need to try something different to get more data. Otherwise, we're just going to retread the same ground and you're going to complain that we're not doing anything different and nothing's really growing at a different rate. You know, there's no risk being taken. And so then, of course, the executive gets mad and they're like, hey, why aren't we doing, you know, things aren't growing as fast as we want to with all the with changes, but it's like we didn't do any changes, blah blah blah. So basically when someone comes over and says like, hey, let's do this really cool thing for World of Warcraft or for this game, the corporation then goes, make sure this makes money and make sure we get a guaranteed success with a formula that we know that works. And so that's why you don't see a lot of companies take a lot of AAA big companies take a lot of risk anymore, because understandably they have to make the safe bet. They have to make the safe bet, because if they don't, oh, they have a little Duffy thing. I'm leaving. You know, they have to make the safe bet because they got to keep the company afloat. They have to do what they think is a guaranteed cash flow. And that's why you see indie companies usually coming up and you're like, well, why can't they just do what the indie company does? Because the indie company's only got an idea and a hope. And you only see these successful ones rise up when there's a bunch of other indie games that do not make it. You know, even with really good execution stuff, they just do not get the popularity that some others do. Like Claire Obscure or Expedition 33. Same games, I was to say or, but you get the idea. I was trying to, like, whichever you identify it as. For Expedition 33, that thing was barely hitting the market, and then all of a sudden everyone went, wait a minute. Like when I was going through the game, barely anybody knew about it. Barely anybody knew. After I completed it, then weeks later, everyone knew about it. And that was an indie game, and that was an indie game that just took a risk of like, we're gonna do our best and go for it. And even they complained like, yeah, if we went through Ubisoft, this one went through corporation hell just to get it approved. Because I just, like, as much as I hate Ubisoft, understandably, they're like, we need to make sure this guarantees money. You know, this makes enough money for us. We can't just do passion projects. Also, game's running great, by the way. There's some texture pop in for some reason, but like haven't even dropped anything. Like I mean obviously solid 60, I'm over it, but the actual FPS is like 244. I'm running this game like a beauty right now. Nothing's going wrong. Everybody companies can never make something like Voice of the Void. It's too risky. Yeah, I want to play through Voices of the Void. I'm gonna do what like Minerva and everyone else does, and just get a group of people just waiting for me to get spooked, and I go and then they all laugh at me, and then I just, you know, I piss myself. Sea of Thieves have gone nowhere for about 5 months, dude. I would even though Safer Seas for Sea of Thieves have come out, I wanted more out of Sea of Thieves, man. Crosswind is coming through. I think their public playtest is going through right now, which is another pirate game. It's like, oh, here's what Atlas should have been. You know, that pirate art cologne. And it looks promising. I didn't feel like grinding up through it enough to get a boat and see how all that figures out, but like, I'm waiting to see how it is and see if I want to make a server or something about it. Because I love me some pirate games. I'm just sick and tired of everyone making it a PvP Rust asshole, like dickish PvP game. I'm not into that. I just want to go on a pirate ship with my friends and do shit. Buff art disguises a full game. Yeah, that one. Yeah, you know it. How'd you know? Do most AAA games actually make money anymore? Besides games like COD, so many AAA games have flopped. So they want to just try something new. I mean, obviously the companies stick around. Like they, depending on the AAA game and what they do, and how heavy reliance on microtransactions they are, because microtransactions can make you some bank. Like, unfortunately, a lot of people pirate, not pirate, but that's part of his name. Parrot. What the one guy said about the horse and stuff making Blizzard way more money than what StarCraft did. I don't believe that shit in any way. I don't believe that for a damn second. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, yeah, sure, you had all this no development time and all this other stuff for growth stuff. I wouldn't really believe it. That stuff extends farther than just game sales. And even then, I'm pretty sure StarCraft did a lot better than that. Like, that game was very popular for folks. Sell the ship and sing sandwiches, buddies. I don't want PvP. Exactly. That's what I want out of my pirate game. I just want to have a good adventure. I don't want to have to stress about, you know, other people killing my stuff. All that much. I mean, sure, like NPC pirates, I'm down. You know, NPCs I can deal with. Dickish players like doing a bunch of bullshit to kill me, and they go like, "Oh, this guy only had like one chest of gold. This sucks." You know. I'm on this damn good. I'm testing out the computer and stuff, make sure everything runs okay. As far as I can tell, I found some kinks that I have to bypass. Like, I can't run this game at the full FPS. I want to have the capped FPS to work for stream, but that's like, you know, I'd have to be mentally ready for that if a game doesn't have a frame rate cap. On Black Flag with friends, exactly. That's what people just want. And then you know what? Ubisoft tried and they turned it into a freaking PvP arena. It's like, way to miss the mark. If there's so many games to be made, if people would just listen. And sometimes people don't want this hyper competitive, microtransaction riddled, you know, competitive snot fest that a lot of developers think that we want. Like, it's like, oh, they want more Tarkov. Like, no. I just want a good, realistic shooter. You know? Sure, give me Tarkov, but like, give me a little something. You know, give me some good NPCs to shoot at. Yeah, maybe a good, maybe like that, but a good survival game or something. I don't know. Yeah, like we want something where you just hop in with your friends and drink a couple beers and have a good laughing time. You know, like. And some people want the competitive aspect, which is fine. They have games for that, but too many of them I feel are really stuck in that competitive aspect. Okay, so Battle for Middle Earth, the game series doing good because all the companies couldn't negotiate contracts, so the series died. Yeah. As it does. Yeah, Helldivers 2 is a good example. Helldivers 2 is a good game. There's some flaws, definitely, but I'm like, solid experience. And about Tarkov, but again, yeah, let's make another Tarkov. Where hackers are everywhere. I was playing PvE Tarkov with a friend, and I enjoy it. I enjoy when we're all goofing off and stuff. But I definitely tried Tarkov and PvP with a group, and man, I hated it. There's a great example. Here with the buddies and PvP if we want. Yeah. You don't want 40k flavor, play Darktide. You don't want some medieval fantasy, play Vermintide. But yeah, there's just not a lot of games I'm looking forward to, unfortunately. Like, majority of them I'm just coasting with already. It's either I've already played them. It's either I've already played the games that I've already wanted to play, or the ones coming out I'm starting to find, like, sometimes I'm very picky, and then sometimes I just get really surprised by one and stick with it. Like Dune, I thought I was going to immediately hate. But Dune Awakening, I was really impressed with it up until the PvP end. Like, everything was awesome about that game. But as soon as I got to the end game PvP, I'm like, what you have here is garbage and not well designed. Like, this is not something I'm going to do anymore. And poor Speaker, because he was like, yay, I got someone to play Dune with. And I'm like, sorry, Speaker, the end game just sucks dick and it's not fun for me to play. And I am not spending hours upon hours of my day to basically fuel into something I hate engaging with. So we're good for PvP if the hackers weren't everywhere, but no, people can make real money by selling guns. All fuck. Yeah, it's definitely folks like that that can just ruin it for you. Hey, do PvP. Yeah, it's really bad right now. Conan Exiles and make it worse. Funny enough, for Conan Exiles, like the PvE in that game, I like it because there's like boss battles and stuff with mechanics. Dune Awakening, it's I have now trapped you in my fuck lair. Survive against these same 3 enemy types you've been fighting for the entire game, and good luck. That's their big challenge fights. What's up, FaZe? I'm just ranting and testing computer stuff right now. I'm also making sure nothing like overheats, temperatures are fine, because we've been going for like a little bit, so I'm just making sure everything's fine. I'm just talking to chat. I like talking to chat. It's one of the rare times I get to. I was looking forward to make a break, play through the tutorial, then deleted it off my system because all the competitive PvP bullshit. It is a multiplayer game. Like granted, that is what it is. Oopsies. We're good. So I can't help you there because it is what it is. It was advertised as a PvP game, but I would love Mecha Break, but a PvE mode where I fight waves of monsters or something, you know. I definitely see that. There's a desire for that. You guys remember Dungeon Defenders? That was a game. Man, I used to be addicted to Dungeon Defenders. I always played Summoner. Because, you know, that's the default class I tend to pick with, I suppose. Man, I miss Dungeon Defenders. It's still going. Surprisingly, it's still going. I don't know. I might be tempted to crack that open again. Because once you get a party of 4 in there who really wants to get into it, because man, you could just do I have the skin? You know the one? I have no idea what you're talking about. Is there a skin I should know about? The Summoner, I know they have like the Succubus or whatever, but unless it's a Dungeon Defenders 2 thing. Again, I'm looking forward to Devil Rock Galactic Rogue Core. Took a scan for the Summoner. Oh, yeah, no, I don't have it. But we should try Dungeon Defenders at some point. One thing I really want to do, because they recently released it, it's the same company that was doing the Star Wars Battlefront, so they've been remastering a lot of games. They remastered Neverwinter Nights 2 recently, or kind of like not really remastered, but like, hey, this runs on modern hardware now, we updated some stuff. Like, that's what they did to the game. I really want to do a full thing of Neverwinter Nights because I remember beating the first game, never beating the second game, because I would like get up to a certain point and just never continue on. I never like finished it, and I would really like to play through it. Unfortunately, I don't know anybody who would want to play through it with me. Which there's a lot of you who are like, oh, you know these other streamers, right? They don't really like playing the games I want to play. So.
For jobs out here, you will find them with me.
What nation you ride with?
The Aldecaldos, but I do not ride anymore.
I'm V. Rode with the backers.
You rode. Past tense. And now?
It's the dam!
We will be in touch, V.
Alright, I'm making sure I'm not gonna hit anything. No, but if I could find a group who really wants to play Dungeon Defenders, I'll play it. But no one wants to play the weird eclectic games I want to play. I want to play weird stuff. One thing I do want to get together is a Morrowind co-op run again, because you can get OpenMW and then if you get a server hosted, you can play Morrowind in co-op, and the co-op works really well. Like, it's solid. Like, I have not seen like a co-op mod for a single player game run and work that well. Like, it is phenomenal of how well that works. And the first time I did it, we played it like we're like a little Dungeons and Dragons party. Like, somebody was up there in front trying to, you know, distract the enemies where they can. We had a rogue who would scout things out a little bit and tell us what's going on. I was like the wizard, mostly the healer, but I was basically the wizard, and I was so useful. And it was one of those games where, like, if you want to be a wizard, that's the game. Like, you are the wizard. And healing spells are so important because you can do like heal touch and then, or heal AoE. You know, you can customize those spells, and you're just like super useful to everybody. But like with that, every time I did Morrowind co with people, we do 1 or 2 sessions and they never play a game. Yeah, you got to find people who actually want to finish the game. Finishing the game's a hurdle. That game's a slog. That game's torturous, and I always mod out the game to where they don't do the D20 system with hitting people. If you swing your sword and it touches the models, it hits them. Like, I think your skill should scale the damage that you do, but if you swing your damn sword and the model hits it, it hits the damn thing. The number should scale for damage, and that's usually what I mod it out for. Yeah, there is a Skyrim co-op mod, but that thing's janky as hell. Not to mention, I've never been comfortable with it. However, Mario Remastered, if they do that, I will splurge. I will be very happy if they do that. I will be super pleased. To the days when quest triggers, yeah. Okay, let's roll a hit. Honestly, I'm not. I don't like that system. I'm okay if it's in a turn-based game. That's fine. In an action game, that's not fun. The feedback of it feels awful. Yeah, not saying that you're wrong. Is that my preference definitely is different than yours, but if you prefer it, like you keep on, don't worry. Well, far I was just kind of done with Bethesda. I know that sounds petty, but damn, bro, I was not happy. I think I was done with Bethesda for a while. Like, I played the Oblivion Remastered. I just did the one expansion I cared about. Like, all right, yep. Now this game, this runs like shit. I'm done. You know, I was like, good improvement. Still runs like shit. Also, they, I think they recently announced that the new Fallout game was greenlit for development. or they were well underway in development for the new Fallout game, and I'm like, I don't know what's gone up with Bethesda. I don't know what's been wrong with them. Ever since Starfield, I've been like, it's like they're snuffing their own farts to me. I was hi, Leroy. Like, they've been snuffing their own farts to me. Because Bethesda, I think Bethesda has this air of arrogance to them. Of saying, this is the formula that's always worked. We know what we're doing. And I'm like, no, you don't. Like, you don't know a damn thing of what you're doing. Servers here, like, don't you guys have phones moment? I think it's less that, but more that they were just like, they were confident people would enjoy what they had. But unfortunately, the thing that they had was not good. Like, their base thing that they had was not good. I remember being so upset when we streamed it because I was really looking forward to it, honestly. I was like, oh, finally, they're doing like a science fiction space game. Like, this is going to be amazing because I am waiting so hard for the captain experience, for the Star Trek captain experience, where I am basically a captain of my own ragtag crew of people on my own ship. And I go to planet and I manually fly my ship around and can utilize it as I go do missions to planet, which are can be all procedural, but there's like bases all around them. Like there's actual content and stuff there. And I get to control my motley crew. And instead of just shooting everything to death, there's various missions and things I have to deal with in space and all this other stuff. Like very much the Star Trek experience, right? That isn't just shooting. I want diplomacy. I want to help escort things. I want to you're like, oh, there's a diplomat on board. Let me talk to the diplomat, but there's like an issue on my ship. Let me deal with the ship issues, you know? There might be some drama here. Let me see what I can do to help with the drama. Oh no, combat has happened, but through the combat, they learned to bond with each other a bit better, so the conflict kind of ended there. You know, like, stuff like that. But I remember hopping into space, following the missions of like, hey, let me just follow this mission path, because it's going to put me, you know, in space and doing stuff. I teleported. Like, I get that for time, and I was like, okay, I'm going to manually fly over there. I still teleport to the fucking thing. I was like, that killed it. And then the space combat felt like ass. And I was like, this sucks. The interior of the ship was phenomenal. It looked beautiful. I could say one thing for that game, that the aesthetic that they went with and the style and everything for it, I really enjoyed it. It's just the gameplay was horrible for it. So here, yeah. Just testing everything, make sure everything works. And which so far, I haven't seen any hiccups. My temperature's been stable. Been running everything on max like a dream. Like I would turn RTX mode on and all this other, and some of the other stuff, but OBS just can't handle it. Like my friends would be great. Like my friends are really good.
A message has arrived for you.
What are your favorite sandwich toppings?
Bacon. Bacon on top of bacon. And a little bit more bacon. I got spoiled on Elite Dangerous. Elite Dangerous had a lot of problems that I didn't put hundreds of hours in Elite because I loved it, but then promised features just never happened. This couldn't anymore. Just made me say, yeah, Elite Dangerous for me turned into that, oh man, I really want to, you know, have friends on my ship and stuff when we get to go off and do things. But they're like, why would you have friends in your ship when your friends can have their own ship? And I'm like, that isn't what we want. You know, and then they finally like, well, now your friends can, but they can't move around your ship. And I'm like, we want to move around our ship. Like, that's like the fucking thing we wanted to have happen. And they're like, no. Anyway, you can walk around the ports now. I'm like, okay. Anything else? Well, there's a full FPS mode now. It's not good, and the combat stinks. The combat sucks ass. And I'm like, ah, fuck. I remember doing it. They took the exact same design language of use your lasers against shields and then switch to your ballistic weapon to take care of their hull. That's exactly the logic they went with the ground combat. So you had to bring an energy weapon on one slot to bring down the target shield, and as soon as it was down, you'd have to switch over to your ballistics weapon and finish them off efficiently. And oh my god, was it so tired. You'd be like, pew, 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 switch, ballistics dead. Go back to laser, pew, pew, pew. It was the same. You could just get a cool gun and go have fun. You know, there's nothing unique about it. And we were talking about Starfield friggin', yeah. I read BLT, bacon, layers, tomato. Yeah. Yeah, with the BBP, bacon. I want to run a show with my friends. I can afford different jobs with my friends. There are games like that now. Sorry, there is Void Crew. There is Pulsar. And Pulsar's like very like super indie game level. That thing's never gonna get updated to the point where I want it. But if you got friends, Pulsar can be a good time where you coordinate with your ship and everyone's got their own stations and stuff. Void Crew is definitely Pulsar, but a lot more advanced. Better graphics, better gameplay. Everyone's got their own stations and stuff. You have that. Then there's other ones. I think there's also Jump Ship that's coming out. Sorry, I'm looking at Steam. I think it's Jump Ship. Find it. Yeah, Jump Ship. It's not out yet. Sorry, the trailer of it's playing. It's not out yet, but that's definitely one's coming through. There is another one that looks like everyone kept calling it the Sea of Thieves, but space. But I saw that it was like a PvP game, and I immediately lost interest. I'm trying to see if there's anything different, but yeah, we should have Cowboy Bebop type shit. Main ship, we can all hang out and have our own little single player ships. Yeah. This was wildly fun. Yeah, I kind of wish it wasn't robots for enemies. I feel like that's gonna get very boring, but I'm gonna play it. I didn't get to try the demo, unfortunately. I lost my chance on that one. But from what I saw from it, like I was like, oh, this will be fun. But I really want that experience of, sorry, I was looking at the Steam page. I really want that experience of, oh, here's me and a large group of people that live on a ship. And I feel that's what people for Star Citizen are looking in for. And Star Citizen so far is the only one that is close to that, but I'm very hesitant of Star Citizen because I'm like, make your game or shut the fuck up. That's what I am with Star Citizen right now. It's like anytime they release a new ship, I want to slap them. I'm like, release a goddamn game. Like they went out and like, oh, we're on the polishing side now of our the come out game. You know, we're almost there. And it's been how many years has that been? I'm looking up that trailer.
A message has arrived for you.
ZTB Wave.
Thank you, GTFX. Thank you so much. For this to scribble. Let me look at their trailers here. Let me see. Let's see, I'm looking. What's this? More trailers for fucking. Here's a one for a ship. Like this Invictus launch, whatever. Where is it? I'm looking for it. I'm looking for that damn trailer. Yeah. So 9 months ago, they released a gameplay reveal trailer. Yeah, 9 months ago, just to show you. This is their gameplay reveal trailer. Way too involved of a menu title, by the way. That's one thing that makes me mad about video games. If your menu has all the graphical bullshit, I think it's a bad video game menu. Because what if you need to change options if you can't run it well? You know, like, you know. But this is all they showed 9 months ago.
On it, sir.
You know, got all their cutscenes. Everything else going. They said they're in the polishing phase.
Follow me. We're running low on power, so we have to reroute our energy from our shields to our thrusters to change direction. Take a seat.
I mean, it looks cool, but I'm like, when is this?
Time for your first piloting lesson.
Power on. Engine on. Yeah, no, you have to mess. Well, you have to hold down the button and like fiddle with looking at the right button. Go. Ship doesn't move. Yeah, it's like super guided. And then there's another cutscene, then more cutscenes, and it's like, release it. Like, where's my game? You've been working on this for like 5 million years, man. You don't even have a basis of a gameplay loop in your current thing. And that's the one thing that bugged the fuck out of me, you know? We spent thousands of dollars ships in this game. I know people who have every single ship. I will repeat. I know people who have every single ship. The ones that have came out and cost like $10,000 or whatever, they have that. Yep, Zoran, goddamn. They're rich. They don't care. They said they're investing in their retirement, is what they told me. They said that they got a lot of money and that's what they're gonna do. So the multiple factions, multiplayer PvE and PvP war, actively changing sector along with different pirates, hubs, empires, aliens, automatons. Add open world element, ship maintenance, different hubs of the ships and cosmetic customization. You could have a winner. It's like, and as much as I bitch and complain that none of these other games are getting it figured out, Star Citizen's still the closest out of all of it. It's just a shame that I feel PvP is going to be the most prevalent thing. Because it's been 5 years when there's a loss with this game not being out. We got the evidence. Try to break an EVE online, then buy anything for Star Citizen. It's like I tried to get into EVE. Like Mim tried to get me into it, and they immediately brought me out ganking, and we got a guy. They got a guy. I helped out. I got the credit for the kill. Teehee. But I felt bad because I get so bored with EVE. I need to be involved in the ship in some way. We did one role play thing with like Quebec where like Quebec became the captain because he really wanted to be the captain. And we got like a big ship and we had like this meeting room and we like deployed out. Like we did like medic stuff really, where people would do a med call and we would take this really big ship of ours that had like a really good med bay on it. And we would fly out and land at a certain location, deploy out in ground vehicles. And then we would drive up to the patient. We would grab the patient, put him in the ground vehicle, drive in to the ship. Because sometimes the bases they had with turrets would shoot at us. It would like fly in a different way. And we would then rush them into the med room, put them into the med room, get them all healed up. And that was really fun. Even though I got no reward out of it, no money, no nothing. Just doing that was the coolest thing I ever did in Star Citizen. Like, if I can do more of that and have the game not crash on me every 2 seconds, phenomenal. Like, Star Citizen can be really cool when it works. Just the shit doesn't work right now. Damn thing crashes all the damn time. And that's what I want. I want it to work. I want it to work so goddamn bad. It just needs to work. I'm waiting for it to work. We're all waiting for it to work. It just needs to be a game at some point. It needs to be solid. But they don't do that. They could really improve people's mentality of this game. If they just made a release that was just rock solid and had a really good gameplay loop, but they just iterated on it instead of fucking it up all the time. Sorry, Tasty on it started asking to call it mod for FTL, but the devil's working on making his own game right now. Let me look it up. I think I know what you're talking about, but I looked it up and all I got was anime. You type game by it. What do I know? You know, like the mod itself? So I'm getting like multiple versions of this. It's not very clear. Unless you mean the mod for FTL. We're making its own game. No, yeah. For otherwise, for the name itself, nothing really comes up of it of a do thing. But let's just call it Touching the Fringe or something, which that already exists. But it could be interesting. This candidate to be a member of this crew of Station 13, List Station 13, but also Station 13. I hate it. Yeah, I there's sometimes I had a really good time with Space Station 13, and there's other times I'm like, what the fuck is going on? You know, like if you really get a good crew in Space Station 13, the experience is amazing, but otherwise it's garbage. Love a Mass Effect 3 type space game where we're just play a part in this shit. Yeah. We all want it, but unfortunately, a pipe dream for now. There are games as close as we can get to it, but nothing quite fulfilling what we want. And that's why when I play Starfighter 2nd Edition, we're going to basically do that. I wanted my Star Trek adventure, and god damn it, we're doing it. So chat, I want to hop off here. Thanks for letting me test this stuff with you guys. I greatly appreciate it. Thanks for talking with me and hanging out with me as I chill out with you guys. Sorry for like not the most engaging gameplay. I'm just here to make sure the graphics work, which as far as I can tell, I run this game phenomenal. Like that game does not lag in any way, shape, or form. So okay, start for the game win. Like I'm not with the company anymore, but that's not happening. They got Warhammer dollars right now. You ain't seen no Starfighter game for a while. But chat, thanks for chilling with me. Hope you guys have a wonderful night. I will see you potentially next week, or this coming up week, or technically now this week. I'll basically be working on office work all this Monday. I have 1 week left before I am gone for the month. So I'll probably be catching up on a bunch of background work, to be honest with you. So I don't know if I'll be streaming all that much. But love you guys regardless. Thank you guys for helping me test all this stuff, and I'll catch you guys when I can. So love you guys very much, and bye bye.